What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Chatting with the Comic Community. I'm your boy Sean, Stay Puff, and I am joined by my man Big Will Comics. What is going on?
I have arrived, and apparently I took your beard.
Oh man, I pass it on to you, man. You can have it.
It's not growing as well over here.
We have the new World Heavyweight Champion of the Hunt. Who that comics?
I got to know, what did you win with?
This was the final book. That was the final book.
And what did that beat, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't even remember. But I think Biggie ran out of books. He used all his books to tie up.
Yeah.
And that's when I pulled this one out. I said, this cover should beat whatever he has left.
So when did he pull the Ultimate Fallout 4 that I sold him?
Yeah, he did pull that
on my hand. The covers.
Did he win that round at least on that book?
With the Ultimate Fallout, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. Because that's the book I sold him.
Yeah. And I also won with the Lois Lane? The Lois Lane where she's like she wants to be black for a day.
Yeah, you and D-Ron were going back and forth. It was hilarious. D-Ron pulled out.
You had a great sale on that book too, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Hey, it's been so long now, I can actually tell you. I bought it for like 60, 70 bucks off eBay, and then it sold for like $150 on an auction.
Is there a statute of limitations on that, or are you just making that shit up? Is it like, it's been so long I can tell you what I made on it? Is it like,
well, no one's going to remember who bought it, and no one's going to want to dig through hours.
I remember who bought it. It was I'm not going to say.
Yeah.
All right, we got Stone Cold Steve in the house. Man, it's been a while since I've seen you on the side.
Man, they've been working me every weekend, man.
He's
working. I'm off. I'm like, man, let me jump on and see what's going on.
Man, it's like Stone Cold was the original co-partner for me on the show, man.
Yeah, I was on there, but Big Will's been up there hanging in there tough. So I check to make sure you ain't by yourself. Even at work, I'll tell him, hey, man, I got to take my lunch now, and I'll get on for a few minutes. But you always got a bunch of people.
Oh,
You're well liked. You're well liked, Sean.
It's a place to hang out, man. Come on.
Yeah, man.
And then JB, Discovery Bay, the man with all the boxes, who's going to give us a room tour today.
Today's the day, everybody. I've never given a room tour, like a real room tour, and I finally got organized, and I'm ready to show you guys what the hell's in this room.
Awesome, man. So I want to start out with some comics I picked up, and this one was what I read yesterday. Something is Killing the Children, issue number 15. I was on Comic Talk Live with Hero and the Kid yesterday, and we had a fun conversation about this. While they did. I feel like they stretched this arc out a bit longer than it should have been.
I agree.
I do like that it was wrapped up, like she fought all the monsters at the beginning and just got that dealt with. And then the best part of the book was when she spoke with Old Dragon. And I loved the dialogue and the conversation that she had with him, and that she renounced her connection with the group, with the House of Slaughter, and she's going on her own. So it pretty much ties up the whole storyline right there.
Yeah, this interaction, because at the end she just straight up says, "Is this is a stop?" Then effing stop me. Good luck. She gets up and walks out.
While she's gone from them, they're still going to be in the background going forward, because she's too valuable to them, as a member of the group or a former member.
We have to wait. How long do we got to wait? Because I heard that's it. They're going to take a hiatus at 15. So 16's not coming out on like regular schedule.
I hope it ain't no saga type hiatus.
Don't
see you in a year.
I hope it ain't that.
You have to read the whole damn thing again.
I enjoyed this book too, Two Moons. This was really good. I liked it. I'm not a big on the Civil War part, but John Arcudi and the art style in this book was really good. And I liked it that the lead character is Native American, and it deals with shamanistic, mystical elements, supernatural. And this page right here is just sick. And then I liked it how it ended. You know, it definitely makes me want to go check out the next issue. But I really enjoyed that. We talked about that yesterday. And then this was pretty good. Marvel Voices, Legacy #1. You know, a bunch of short stories. I felt that there was a couple of stories like the Riri, Shuri, and Kamala story was pretty fun. You know, them decompressing. And the last story with Storm was good, but I felt like I read it like multiple times before, so it didn't really wow me. But there was a funny story with Monica Rambeau and her mother, you know, going shopping with Thor and She-Hulk. That was pretty funny. So it was a decent read. Yeah, they're going shopping.
We're going to the mall. Get in the car, y'all.
And then last but not least is this one, Stray Dogs.
That's in my box at the shop. I'll be getting it Wednesday, hopefully.
Tell us about that. I'm not familiar with this title.
So this is like a mystery, but with dogs. One of the dogs got his shot earlier in the issue, and then next thing you know, she's in another house with a whole bunch of other dogs because you know a new owner had got her, and that she's now part of this house with a bunch of other dogs. The artwork is very reminiscent of All Dogs Go to Heaven, you know, Don Bluth animation style.
This is a
it's supposed to be like a mystery thriller, but with dogs.
Yeah, and you know,
the Lambs homage.
Yeah, this is a homage.
Yeah, Silence of the Lambs, little moth. There.
And there's like a little thing in there where the dog actually remembers, like something triggers her memory, and she witnessed something horrifying that actually has a connection to the house that she's in, you know, and the master that runs that house. So I really enjoyed it. I didn't have this on my radar, but when I talked with them yesterday, because I read it digitally before I picked it up today, I really liked the story and the mystery thriller of it, you know, and then dealing with dogs. Plus the artwork just, like I said, it just took me back to like I was watching All Dogs Go to Heaven. So I'm definitely sold on that.
Within the next month, that's going to be on the Hot 10 list you watch.
You think so? Look at that. You heard it here first, folks. Big Will is dropping
Will has declared that.
Yeah, Big Will is dropping.
Tommy Tom will put it on his list.
He's got it. He's got the inside. He's got the phone call direct line.
I want to say what's up to the chat. I ain't going through the chat yet. Got John Thomas. What is going on? Jeff from Chicago. The Simply Incredible Podcast. Got Fuchsia. Hello, Fuchsia. And JB is holding it down in the chat, as he always do.
I'm doing that thing.
Splash Page Comics. And we got Rich Martinez. So thanks everybody for showing up. Do you guys got any new books? I know who that got some because he had a box that he showed yesterday.
I got a bunch of new stuff.
Yeah, I had some stuff, but I'll show the ones I showed on the hunt, but the other ones are going to be on my CGC unboxing. Cool. I was just reading the rest of last Ronin.
Dude, come on. I've never read a Turtles book before, and so this is the first TMNT book I've ever read, and this has been awesome, man. If you guys aren't reading the last Ronin, it's awesome.
It's the old original volume 1 and stuff is similar to that, so I would say maybe get some trades if you like that one. Then you can just get the trades of the old one. I picked these. I got these from CGC.
Damn.
Ooh, damn.
Ooh.
This one's already being raffled off. I'm just waiting for people to pick their spots. But this one's going on. I'm gonna hold on to this one for a little bit longer because I have a 9.0.
Really?
Yeah, I got a 9.0 sitting in the safe. But I'm gonna hold on to the 6.0 because what people don't realize, I've been telling some guys in some of the other chats that out of all the books that are blowing up, these are the ones that's still undervalued. Submariner Keys. So if you want to get a book that you like it, or you might have fence on it, you want to get it. I would say get it now before they make some announcement or do something. You've seen what they've done with Agna Harkness and stuff like that. Books that weren't expensive. this is a Silver Age book. So Silver Age book, origin and first appearance. So I mean, this is my advice. You know, I'm not saying to get it for a spec, but you know, if you like first appearance, you like Silver Age or whatever, I would say get it before who knows what happens. And then because I actually raffled this off for $200, so you know, who knows? An announcement will make that a freaking $700 book probably.
Crazy.
You know, or maybe 800, 900. Who knows? Sky's the limit. So that was 2 of the books, and I'll show the other book, the other Submariner book.
A lot of good stuff.
This was probably the biggest book out of the whole bunch, but it's still undervalued.
Ooh.
Still
Yeah,
undervalued.
what do you mean undervalued?
I'd like
Undervalued is because I consider this undervalued. If you pull up Iron Man 1, probably in this grade, it's probably way more expensive.
But you're talking about a character that has not been introduced into the MCU, so
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's undervalued.
You're ahead of the curve. You
Yeah.
know what's coming. If they introduce mutants, now correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't there some lore in there that Submariner is the first mutant?
Yeah. They tried to change it in the comments, but he's the first mutant. He is the first mutant.
Oh wow.
So.
Splash page right there. That wow.
Wow.
For
his
him
first
doing that,
books
wow.
going to CGC.
He didn't
Nice
tell,
book.
he didn't tell us
180,
that. He didn't
181,
tell us that
182.
all fair Splash.
And Silver Surfer 4.
Wow.
Man.
And
Hey, I hope you didn't get that
anybody seen
Silver
those
Surfer
books?
4 from.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
No, if anybody's seen those books he's talking about, they are like 9.0s or higher.
Oh my goodness.
Because he bought those off the rack. He took care of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I just remembered I do have a few books, so y'all continue. I shall return.
Oh, you do have books. Nice. Very nice. Steve. What
Steve.
do you got?
Yes.
What you got?
What's up?
What you got, man?
I got some CGC books back.
Ooh, look at that. Now, the real question is, when did you send these?
Not too long ago. I think about 2.5 months ago.
2.5 months ago. So,
mine were January 12th.
is that last year? Is it December?
I
2.5
just
months
know
ago
it.
is like last
I
year.
I have the date somewhere wrote down in here. I don't know. I got a mess going because I got my baseball cards everywhere.
Did you
My
fast
baseball
track it, or
Baseball
did you
cards are
send
going
them
up
on?
more than comic books, man, right now.
Oh my goodness. Are you in sell mode right
Okay.
now?
No,
Or are you just in kind of
I'm in
what do I
grade.
got?
I'm in grade mode. I'm the same as comics. I grade them and hoard them.
Grade them. I hear the lead time on baseball cards is a year.
Well, I sent to this new company. They're in Tennessee called HGA. They got some awesome. The page here is just awesome colors and stuff, and the other ones like PSA are like just plain red.
Plain.
SGA is just a black number.
Okay, but that's basically kind of going like with an EGS grading over a CGC. The established, you're going with the new.
So that again,
I'm going to go with the new because it's faster too. They
Yeah.
don't take but so many orders.
That's PSA. See how they
That's
do
PSA.
that?
And that design has not changed in how long?
Never.
Never.
Never. I mean, it's been like that my whole life. I think PSA graded cards have never changed.
Yeah, that's PSA. I got a CGC one graded card too, but I like CGC one.
The CGC was good, but then I saw a whole slab fall apart, so I made me nervous.
That's when the first person.
Here's the only CGC I got this week.
Ooh.
That looks like that might have came from
California Blend.
California Blend, yeah.
It's original art. That's amazing.
I saw that on our page a while back, and I said I passed on it, and then it was gone when I went back.
Well, now you know where it went.
Hey, I didn't get it during her last sale.
You didn't get it during the sale? That's when I looked at it.
See, I did. I'm talking about when she had her big sale.
Yeah.
Like last month, I didn't get it, but when I saw it was on sale again, I was like, man, let me get it, man. Let me get it.
I saw it on a big sale. I saw it on a big sale, and I was like, nah, I need to hold off. I got a lot of stuff going to see.
Here's what I just sold. Well, California Blend. So, Steve, you ain't got nothing else?
Yeah. This was the first one. Was the
what is this?
Cantu one.
This is Cantu The original Cantu #1.
Yeah,
That book's
yeah,
worth
this is,
dollars, my friend.
Yeah.
Frankie's Comics version.
Yeah, that's a big boy book.
Yeah, I think there's only 300 of them or something.
Wow, great
But I
one
got
on that. Good
sent
job.
got that pretty decent grade.
Frankie got more though.
Yeah.
Then I got a Will special. I got me a strength.
Oh,
You-
Will,
you
I got
talk
one of these
about
coming,
this. I
right?
sent mine off.
Not that cover, but yeah.
No, I haven't. Okay.
And this book that I got next, man, is just, I'm probably the only one that ever slept. Well, there might be maybe 3 slabs of it. I just love the cover. And you'll know why.
He looks like a street shark. That is awesome.
Look at that shit
Crazy
my
looking.
boy's got.
That's crazy looking.
And he's smiling because he's about to have you for lunch.
But I was just gonna say, Sean, aren't you glad we put California Blend onto Sojourner?
Oh yeah.
Was hoping this was be a 9.8. I didn't see nothing wrong with it, but I guess it was something.
Wow, I've never seen that. That's awesome.
I had one of those books. Yeah, it's the rare. What,
It's the
fifth
fourth.
print?
Yeah, the
Fourth
fourth
print?
print. There's a red one, orange one, I think, and a white one. Who that? Right? A white. one.
Yeah, and it's the pink one's the more expensive than all of them.
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't have.
I'll
the
tell you,
orange one.
Steve.
That orange one.
I'll tell you, Steve, with the way CGC's been going, that may be a 9.6 or 9.8, and they just put it at a 9.4.
I know, man. I didn't see nothing wrong with it. I looked it over and up and down, but who knows? Maybe something.
There
inside.
it is.
This is the one I got from Varangian.
Woo!
Ooh,
This is the German version of the Batman Beyond.
that's so cool.
Wow.
Does CGC call it out as a German version or anything?
Yeah, German version,
Okay.
messy special edition, Dino Verlag.
Very cool.
I gotta say, for international shipping, being in Germany, then coming over here, that's a good grade.
Yeah, man, it is. Varangian, man, he finds some good books over there, man.
Yeah, for a cheap price too.
Yeah, he says he gets a lot of them for cover, man.
That's awesome.
Oh, I got this from Urban Legends for pretty cheap, and then sent it, and it came back pretty decent.
That's going to be a big book later.
Spec never goes away with that one, my friends. That never goes away.
Yeah, so that one, decent grade. And my last one was what I thought would be the lowest grade. And I don't know how they missed They missed a little scuff mark on here, but hey, man, I feel good. It went my favor.
Oh, nice
Nice.
book.
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
telling you, man.
It's a $700-800 book and a 9.6.
That's a
Yeah.
gel.
Yeah,
I'm so
something
jelly
like
of that
that.
book. That is beautiful.
Awesome.
My,
9.6 is so expensive because it's hard to get a 9.8.
yeah, it is. It's hard to get a 9.8 because it has a little rub mark
Station
over on the
Fable. How
side
you
over
doing,
here.
man?
But hey, man, I figure it all evens out in the end.
Yep.
I got a bunch of Raul's books. We could go through those, but we better not. Raul's
So,
got
Will.
damn 15 books over here.
Damn. Golly. Y'all went CGC crazy. I thought I went
Yeah, man, he's
CGC
got
I
crazy.
know you guys are
And he's
big
got
time in it.
and he's got probably 30 more books out, probably coming back soon.
I was about to say I got like 30 to 40 like out there.
There it is.
Strange Academy.
There's the Walmart variant. I was hoping for a 9.8. I didn't get it, but you know when you do that, that's why you send in 2.
Oh,
Nice.
And this is the red strain. So this is the first one that Walmart did. They also have one where that is blue, and it's the second time that they
Where
did
did
it.
that 9.6 go?
The 9.6 is going to be sold at the Big Lion Cat auction tonight.
Oh,
What? I might have to
very
check that.
nice.
This-
Look at that.
This is also going to be sold at that auction tonight.
Ooh.
with the new
Oh,
label.
man. The new label.
Yeah. And this will also be at that auction tonight.
Auction preview right now, folks.
Oh,
yes, nice.
dude, serious? Annual 16
That's a
Damn,
great
9.6,
with the new
man.
label.
Sean, can we end this? I want my book back, Big Will. I want my book back.
I want my book back.
Hashtag give Big Who Dat his book back.
Hey, Big
want
Will,
my
you better
book
get
back.
yourself to go on.
Hashtag give me my book back.
I sold him. Look, that tells you about these auctions. People don't realize.
Yeah.
This is the second time in 2 days Big Will has gotten a book that I sold, and I said it was probably a 9.4, and he got it, and it came back a 9.6 after E-Rod touched it. I sold the book to King of the Golden State, and I said it was probably 9.4 as well, but he got a 9.8 on it. It was the Venom 7, no, Venom 9. No, yeah, Venom, the first Dylan, first full Dylan.
9.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
9 is the green cover. Got the
yeah. So I
black and green.
sold, and I'm just saying, man, I sell some good books. That's all I'm trying to say.
Always.
What you're trying to
I
say
will
is
tell
if
you
you
one
touch
thing,
it,
though.
it's coming back gold.
Yeah.
This is not a 9.6.
Oh, it's not.
No. But they put it at a 9.6, and I got enough in it. I'm going to have to sell it at the 9.6. But CGC's grading has just gone to crap. Okay, I'm telling you. So
You're nuts.
most of my stuff from now on,
saying that.
you'll notice, will be CBCS.
But he hired a lot of people who have no experience.
I
That's
don't.
a no.
To a certain extent, that's true. But then again, I mean, if there's a lot of white on a black cover, obviously something's up,
Yeah. But I mean, it's true. They hire a lot of people who have no experience. And you know who else is hiring a lot of people and they're not going to have any experience? And Steve might know what I'm talking about. PSA.
Yeah, they're
PSA
going to have
hiring a
to.
lot.
They're backlogged so far, man.
Yeah, they're hiring a lot of people, so it's
They're
kind of
supposed
nervous because I got some stuff I want to get graded card wise. And
I do want to get. I would like to get my cars PSA because they got the best resale. I know you know who that.
Yeah.
But damn, man, it's so long to wait.
yeah,
Man.
I don't want to.
You
I don't
can
want to
miss
wait.
the
I want to
market.
wait 6-7 months for a card.
I think that because of the long wait at PSA, CGC is going to have a big up in the card market.
You
Yeah,
can't handle their comic book business. Come on.
it doesn't matter. It's still gonna have an uptick.
It doesn't matter their turnaround.
They're turning around so fast. Like
I should
15
just
days,
go ahead
20
and
days.
get that card slab, man.
Down Strawberry.
Daryl Strawberry? Oh, no, the Bob Ojeda for sure. No, I'm joking. Daryl
So,
Strawberry.
JB, what you got, man?
Yeah. Man, I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff. Let's start.
Hey,
I've
let's
read
see
a lot-
it, man. Let's see it.
I've read a lot of books, and some of these things are kind of crazy, and you're going to notice kind of the pattern. But anybody reading this, actually reading this? These
No,
stories-
but those covers are fire, man.
I never got into the Ice Cream Man, so I was never exposed to this modern horror type of comic book, and that's really what this is. Both of these stories, they've got you they're just creepy enough to keep you interested in flipping the page, and this story did not disappoint also. So if you're not reading haha, I gotta say, I guess I'm recommending it.
Hey, Jen.
Man, one of my favorite ones right now, definitely one of my favorites going, if you're not reading his part in the voice of Matthew McConaughey, then it doesn't work. So when you're reading Scumbag, and this guy is just something else, man. And if the plot line of Scumbag is that one of the worst people on the planet, basically, seriously, like just really a bad person, happens to inject himself with a serum that gives him superpowers only when his mind is of noble thought. Very tough, right? So when he doesn't want to work for this agency to uncover this plot of how this guy's making cheap fuel, he says, okay, I'll do it. But some of the things I want, I need a flying Trans Am. I need a sex doll. I need a briefcase full of drugs. I mean, he's just a scumbag to the nth degree. I'm enjoying the hell out of this book. Image Comics is killing it with Scumbag. Check it out if you're not reading it. And if you have read it, you got to read it in the voice of Matthew McConaughey, because if they turn this into a movie, he would be perfect to play it.
I mean,
Yeah.
every time you say that, JB, all I think about is what was it? What was the movie where he had the GTO? God,
Yeah,
damn.
with the girls. With
Yeah,
the little,
yeah, and he asked the
he goes,
kid if he
I
had-
keep getting older, and they keep staying the same.
He keeps saying the same. And I keep hearing that, and him going, "You got any pot?" And he goes, "No, man." He goes, "Be cooler if you did."
You'd be cooler if you did. All right, these two are coming up next on the pipe. I don't want to give
Does
them
it take
away,
his shirt off?
but if I've heard a lot of really good things about these two. I was almost not going to pick up Second Crimson Flower because it was the art was just like so outlandish, but the story was so intriguing. So I'm looking forward. These are next up in the queue, so I can't say too much about them, but I do want to tell you about my favorite book going right now. He would have loved this book. Dad would have loved this book. And I know some people are not into it at all. Some people do not like the art specifically, but the stories that are being told
I knew you were
by
gonna
this
say
guy
that.
in
I wanted to
Department
say
of
it
Truth
first.
is just mind-blowing stuff. This
Hialeah
one
loves
right
that book,
here
man.
starts with, I mean, you just got to read this. This is just mind-blowing conspiracy type theory stuff. To think that right now the calendar that we are following is 300 years off. And why is it 300 years off? It's just awesome storytelling.
I'm gonna go
check
get
out
those,
Department
man,
of
'cause
Truth.
Hialeah keeps saying it's awesome too.
Gotta check out Department of
is.
Truth. Which
But
brings me
You
this-
just gotta
to
get past the art because I ain't gonna lie. When I looked at the first one, the art was throwing me off.
well,
but you
it
gotta
just
read
came
it.
out in trade. It just came out in trade. So
I'm
now's the
getting
time. Go get yourself the trade.
go get
It's
the trade
1
and read
through
it.
5, the first 5 issues of Department of Truth. And even if you're not real, I mean, art is a big part of comic book storytelling. And this is there. It's just really, really dark and edgy. But the storytelling is just, it's phenomenal. My dad is just like smiling ear to ear. He's like, I knew it. I knew it. I told you. Every single one of these conspiracy theories they've thrown out has just been ridiculous. Now, another trade I picked up, and interestingly, they changed the size of it. Did you guys see this? So Strange Academy finally comes out in trade, first class, and it's off size. It's not the size of a true trade.
Oh,
Just
well.
goofy.
So it's like the
understand
size
that.
of a comic.
No, it's smaller.
Smaller. Even
It's
smaller.
smaller. They
Oh,
made it smaller. And hey man, I love
Like a
this book
digest
right here.
size or something?
I'm about to rant. You ready for some JB rant? Here we go. But let me warm up. Why the F is this thing not the size of a comic book, man? I have no place to put it. The bags look like shite. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's all slopping around up in that magazine bag. Why did you guys do that? It's stupid.
Yeah, it's
Stupid.
probably one of the biggest blunders that IDW done.
All right, last 4 guys. I got a bunch of new comic books I won't go over, but I hit the wall. Now, question for you. I don't consider some of the new modern LCSs that have opened up, and maybe over in Lodi, I'll give that guy some credit. You don't have any wall books, man. There's no wall books. Behind behind the register is all freaking Pokemon cards and stuff. It's no wall books. It's just not. It's like that's an old school mentality, right? Well, I go to Concord, Flying Colors, and yeah, he's got wall books, and he's constantly, rotating them up. And it's funny if you ask him what a grade is. Like, I'll go with the first one. I bought this one for $50 off the wall. What If #1, right? Marvel's got a What If series coming. Might as well grab up a nice #1, right? Newsstand. And it was $50. So of course, as it's up on the wall, I say, hey, what's the grade on that What If #1? And his answer is always pretty standard. The grade's about $50 worth.
The grade's $50.
The grade's $50 worth. That's his grade. Right? So I picked up the What If #1. I'm a hoarder of all black suit Spider-Man, if anybody knows. That's anytime I come across a Marvel Team Up 141, an ASM 252, or the
book that shall not be
Wars
named.
8, Secret Wars 8. I always pick those up. So grab one of those. I love wall books, man.
Do you have it in 9.8 yet?
No, I do not. Thanks for reminding me. I actually just bought another 9.6 because I'm thinking maybe I'll send in like 2 or 3 9.6s on a pre-screen 9.8 and I'll get lucky. All right. Yes, Fable, I agree with you, man. The last runners look horrible bagged.
horrible bag. This is the bag I got for it. But guess what? Great read. I just finished it. Awesome.
It's a great read. Awesome read. Awesome read. First appearance Captain Marvel in this one. Marvel Superheroes featuring Captain Marvel. And then the final book off the wall, which I did not own this. I never owned this book, but it was on the wall. And I said, you know what?
Freaking, I love that. I don't have that book. I love that.
You did a Roman Curtis type haul?
I did, dude. I did a Roman Curtis type.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Wow.
And now the question's been asked. They know that if you've been in any of the auctions for the last 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks even, I bought a lot of books. I bought a lot of big boy books. And if anybody wants to know what the fuck's wrong with this guy, I'll tell you, as I've been part of this Lords of the Long Box list, and I'm actually spending time watching these escalating rates on some of these major keys. I mean, I literally showed my wife some videos a couple months back and said, would you have been nuts if I told you that I bought a GSX-1 for $4,500 and then 3 weeks later sold it for $7,300? Because that's what's happening right now in the market. If you can get the big book, there's big money to be made on some of these big books.
In less than a month.
Yeah, less than a month.
Yeah,
in weeks time, new records are being hit on all these big major keys. So as we looked at it, you're like, hey.
And they're hitting in the 8.0 mark too. You can get them for 7.0, 5, 8.0, and they're still, man, they're just.
If you've got money in the market, that's just as volatile as anything else. This market, if you're actually going to study this market and you're buying the right books, and anybody's watching what I'm buying, I think you guys know I'm kind of focusing on that Silver Age keys, big keys, and I still do some run fillers, but I'm also kind of anticipating events that are going to happen in the future, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just kind of gobbling those things up, and we'll see where it leads.
Well, hey, I can one up your point there.
Tell me, Big Will. Put them on the big.
I had a 9.8 of this in a newsstand, and I sold it, and I put it for not for sale, but make an offer. And I put I don't really want to sell it price as the price.
Yeah.
And at the time, that was $500.
And someone bought it.
This book, I expect to go for near that tonight in a great lower.
Oh, it will too. Yeah. The market is hot. Yeah. So you guys, we got all kinds of goofy unboxings when we get to it. When we come back around to me, I've got toys from Entertainment Earth. I have no idea what the fuck's in there.
You should have a box for me.
I've got a box that I bet you is going to be ruined because look at this. It came late and it's still wet.
Yeah.
You better open that shit now.
Still wet.
Get that on the blow dryer.
It's still wet. I have no idea what's in here. I actually contacted the seller. It was Jay Blitz. It wasn't his fault. It was received. It says received in damaged condition. This was supposed to be to me on February 16th, and I got it yesterday. So yeah, we can open that. I got that. I've got toys, and
maybe you should have one box from me there and one box on the way.
I can. That's another thing. If there's anybody in the chat that's got a box in this pile, I'll open it up. Who dat? Did you send me a box? I don't even.
I got a Bake the Snake sent me a. Okay. Haven't opened that yet.
Do you want to do that?
Ooh, multiple unboxings. I like it.
Look at that.
I still got some more books to show myself.
All right, what you got?
Go for it.
Go right on. Jump right on in there, Sean.
Yeah.
Get in there.
All right, so I picked up some books. I got Shadow Doctor #1. Let me give that
a nice gun on the cover of that.
Yeah. Young Hellboy. And excuse these books ain't bagged and boarded. I ain't getting no bags and boards from my shop, and I ain't even opened up the ones I have. So issue #5 of Harley Quinn, White Knight.
How's that been?
They discussed it yesterday, but I didn't pick up issue 5 nor 4 previously. Here's #4. So I've enjoyed the first 3 issues. So I'm going to read these 2 and get caught up. Amazing Spider-Man issue number 60. Must be trying to troll us with this cover. This is Red Sonja, issue number 24. This is the last issue of Mark Russell's run, 24 issues. I think the next issue starts the new run by Lieberman. Savage Dragon 257. Of course, been on Savage Dragon since the 90s, so.
Wow.
Didn't get this one last time. I got Future State Superman Wonder Woman, issue number 2. And I don't normally pick up X-Men books recently, but I just picked these up for the cover because it's my favorite character. And that's Storm.
Oh yeah.
That's not Mohawk Storm, but I like that hair.
Yeah. And it's art by Leno Francis Yu. So I'm a sucker for those covers. Future State Immortal Wonder Woman issue number 1, because I've never gotten that before.
Is that the second print?
I don't know. Might be.
Last number on the
It says number 2, so it could be the second print. Because I didn't see this when it first came out. This cover.
Number 2.
No, it wasn't
Last
available.
Blood.
It only came out for the second print.
Pick that one up. Holiday cover. And this series was on hiatus for a long time, so I'm glad that it's back.
Oh.
I think it's supposed to wrap up by issue 25.
Is she married to him in this series?
I don't know, but somebody is
Storm?
jumping in this big Remo. What's going on, Reem?
Good morning, y'all.
Remo, how you doing?
How you guys doing?
All right.
All right, I got
All right.
Abbott,
All right.
1973,
All right.
issue number 2.
What's this about? Oh, I asked you about this last time, didn't I? No, I asked somebody
Yeah.
about Abbott. I think there's somebody at my front door. Holy moly, hold on.
And I also got the sketch cover variant. This was like the one per store variant.
Is that a DC book?
Huh?
Is that a DC book?
No, this is Boom Studios. Abbott.
Oh,
I got Excellence number 10. I was wondering what happened to this series, but it came back with issue number 10.
yeah.
And of course, a nice, sexy Perillo cover. Vengeance of Vampirella number 15. And I look at that dude there, man.
He is doing
not
so
alive
good.
anymore.
He's having a bad day.
Yeah. Well, those are the books that I picked up. So, Steve, you unboxing?
I can in a second. I got to get my scissors and stuff. It's a big old package.
Oh, yeah.
Remo, I sent your daughter's book out today. I did accomplish that. Man, I'm so far behind, man. I still got Sanimation, and I still got to send Biggie. I wanted to put a couple books with Biggie, and I haven't gone through to find what I want to send them. I got to find it. I got goddamn baseball cards everywhere. If you was in my room, you go, holy shit, man.
Are you in a holding pattern before you send them out, the cards, or?
I sent 5 out. I sent 5 cards out to this new company with the cool labels. And when I get them back, I'll show you guys. I won't probably do no video or nothing, but they're supposed to be pretty cool, man. They match the card. I sent out 2 Laker cards, so I'm hoping for that.
They're not. You don't have they're not having the delay problems. I hear everybody else.
No. Theirs is 30 days, and they got my cards quick, and we'll see.
Nice.
But it was $35 a card.
Woo.
So hey,
I sent it
Steve.
5.
Did you send out the Iceman card?
Not yet. That's on my next one with the. I got this Troy Aikman rookie card. It's mint condition. I wanted to send that with that one, 2 older cards.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Will.
Oh well, I was just going to ask. It's been so long since we've had you on, and I've also been on. I never did get to ask. So, did you like me trying to help you out that one time?
Yes, yeah. Hey, man, I haven't got cards yet, still, man. But their Target's put a thing in place where you can only get 3 boxes. Because, man, if you see some TikTok videos, you'll see the kids. They take every box and put it in their cart and they flip them. They go, that's how I make a living. I'm like, man, but no one else can even do anything, man, because you're taking everything. So Target put a 3-box limit on everybody. They take your name down and everything. They got the cards behind them. You have to ask them to get them.
No.
So that's pretty cool.
Because I saw that sign at my Target yesterday. I was like, oh, I guess it made its way out here. And
yeah, it damn sure did, man. Because they were taking everything, man.
So the areas are pretty empty at the stores by my house. So does that mean that they're like that purposely?
They're like that all over the place, man.
Okay. So you have to specifically ask to buy those cards.
Only place I don't know if they're like that is like out in the country. If you get out, out in some places that are out in the middle of nowhere.
And they might just have them all out in display.
That's mine. Yeah.
So yeah, man. I definitely got a bunch of cards I'd love to get graded, but I got to pick and choose the best ones and the ones that are worth it to do right now, which is Kobe Bryant, Kareem. Kareem, man, is undervalued, man. I sent in a 86 sticker of Kareem that I had, and I've been bidding on them, but I keep getting outbid by them damn snipers at the middle of the night, man.
Yeah. Are they? So it's the little perforated ones.
It's the blue and it's the yellow and white ones. They were it's Michael Jordan's rookie year, but it's the stickers. They come on the back of the packs a lot.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Steve, you go to like easysniper or something.com and you can set it up and it'll snipe for you at like 2 seconds left or something.
Oh my God.
If you want. That's
probably
That's what I've been losing to.
Easy sniper, yeah.
The hell? You know how many auctions I've lost in the last 2 weeks, man, and I've gone to work like pissed off at coworkers because I lost it at the last second.
Well,
hey, remember that last week? Remember I told you I got outbid at the last second. I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Hey, but that worked out in your favor because now you got one coming.
Right, exactly. You know what I mean?
Well, hey, I remember watching an auction. It was for a Hulk 181, and it was like high grade, and it was only at $1,000. And I saw it going up as the timer going down by like $50, $20. Someone would bid 100. It got to around 2,000 at $3,000 to $5,000.
Exactly. That's how it goes, Will. They don't play.
And that was probably the owner.
Saying I ain't giving my book away for this.
Yeah, he was like, I'm canceling that right now.
Damn, Will, you had a couple books that you sold. What were they? The older books that you sold, man. I was gonna get the man John Kids with Comics got it.
Oh, the Banshee.
Yeah. Damn it! I know. I was like, man, of all the ones that that you put on there, I would said I want that one. He got it so quick.
Well, hey, JB claimed the other one. That's what he's probably got sitting over there.
Yeah, JB's got your book over there.
They both claimed them within 3 hours of me putting them up.
Yeah, by the time I saw it, I already saw JB claim one and John claim one in the comments.
Yeah,
I'm hoarding that book.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens.
Stuff doesn't stay up fairly long at all. Every time I see it, it already says sold.
Yeah, there's one that isn't selling. Well, there's one that isn't selling, and it's the FF book. And it's because people, I don't think, realize it's still an important book. Just because CGC doesn't put it on the label doesn't mean it's not a key for another reason.
What was the key?
Well, it's the first Ronin, but it's also the first Supreme Intelligence. And we're going to be doing more Kree stuff later. You know we are because we got the scrolls and the Kree are there. So the Supreme Intelligence, if not Ronin, that will be significant in the future.
Is that
that book still is going to have value later?
What book is that? Like 61, somewhere in the 60s?
65.
65, yeah. I remember Javi getting it when we went to MegaCon, Sean. Javi got that book. He's got kind of weird looking arms or something on the front. The Ronin book it says Ronin on it, right? On the If it's
Yeah.
slab, yeah.
Hey, Steve, before you go, Steve, Remo, you got anything to show that you want to show?
Oh, actually, I do.
Put you on the spot.
Hold on. Let me grab him right quick.
I'm just gonna get this ready while he's doing that, man. Bake's got this thing taped up.
Yeah, it was the same with mines. I had to go through a lot of tape. And he didn't put pull tabs on it, so I know JB would have been disgusted watching me do that.
This is all clear tape too.
Oh man.
Okay, so I've been going on my little Black Panther and Killmonger runs now. I've been looking for second prints and just obscure covers and stuff, and I got this. This just came in the mail right here, but I got this Black Panther 15, the variant, the bad guys cover.
Oh, I like that flag.
With Killmonger on it.
Yeah, that's nice.
Like I said, a lot of this stuff is new to me because I was gone for so long, so I missed out on a lot of this stuff that's like old to everybody else. So I'm going back and replacing it.
Okay, let me check after this. Okay.
I got yesterday. I went to one of my not my LCS, but the other shop that I go to because he has some nice back bins. So got in there and grabbed a G.I. Joe 32 for a couple bucks, little bit of nothing. You know what I mean? First Lady J. You know what I mean? Pick that up. You know me, I'm a master of Kung Fu fan, and got the last issue.
Nice.
Yeah, too, but I was like, I don't want to be greedy. I'll leave that for some.
Hey, sometimes you gotta be greedy, man.
Yeah.
Hey, if that time when I got Conan, the last issue of the Conan Marvel run,
right,
for $3, if I would have saw two, I snatched both of them up.
That was on my list too. So, I've been trying to grab some of these Fury keys just because I know my daughter likes her, so I grab them when I see them. But it's not like a major key; it's like a minor key. But grabbed a couple issues of Shuri #7. The first time her and Miss Marvel and Miles kind of team up.
Okay.
Grab a couple copies of that.
Nice.
America Chavez will be among us soon, so he had a couple copies of her, so I grabbed her.
That's nice right there. I like that cover.
Yeah. This is one of her origin stories, I guess, so I'm going to check it out. And I grabbed it. He had another cover, so little Bruce Springsteen homage cover.
Nice.
Make sure you show that one
to
the G Spot. He loves that.
You buy two of everything all the time?
Well, like you said, when you see these ones, you can't leave them. You know what I mean? Especially me, because I know that I got to grab one for myself.
Yeah, that's how I do. I grab one in case someone missed something.
Yeah,
you always got.
You know what I mean?
My
daughter can have one, but Daddy needs one too. So, and then I got this in the mail too. This just came in, but I got the black cotton.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Is that recent?
Society kind of role reversal. So where this is I guess it's a black family, a powerful black family that has they own a cotton business, and their son is a police officer, and he kills a white woman. So like society's kind of flip flopped. You know what I mean?
So I'm picking cotton. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, basically.
So bitch, I got
was on Comic Com's list.
Put me to serious work.
I got the ash can too.
Nice.
And then the B cover is the one that's the beautiful one. So she's the main character. She's like the matriarch of the family. So she's trying to pay for everything to kind of be, swept under the rug and stuff like that. But I couldn't pass that a cover up, man.
That is nice.
So what was crazy is like I said, I've been on those the second prints. I've been grabbing as many as I can, just different second prints, and grabbed this Daredevil #8 second print.
How much you learn from Matt Oldham, man?
Number 10. He taught me well, right?
Yeah.
So a couple. My LCS, he'll have these little flash sales, and last night he was doing one for Black History Month, and so I picked up this Jungle Action, my first Jungle Action, #7.
Nice.
Pretty nice.
I'm trying to complete that run.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. I was telling him how you guys, like, there's a few of you guys that already have the whole run. I was like, I got to, and if I get in now and I start buying, I got to buy 2 or 3 issues that are already in the hundreds of dollars. So it's like, it's less likely that I'll be able to complete a run. So I got to pluck the ones I can, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to get the ones you can get now before they go up too.
Exactly. And I guess this one inside has the whole fight with him and Killmonger on the waterfall that was in the Black Panther movie. So this is when he actually dies, when he actually falls over the waterfall. So it is a minor key in the Killmonger story.
If you can, try and get issue number 18, first appearance of Madam Slay.
Oh, that's the lady who brings him back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been looking for that one. So a few weeks ago, like, he had one of these sales and he was selling all the young characters, and he had a Ultimate Fallout 4 in like my LCS guy, he's not a big believer. He doesn't flip books like per se, like he's not a flipper or anything like that. He buys the comics and he sells everything to us. Like, our ratios are not marked up. Like, they're what he gets them for. Like, he's not, like, he grades really, really, really hard. You know what I'm saying? So like this book, he graded it at like an 8.0. So, but if you look at it, man, there's very little anything. It's just got corners, and the corners are the only thing that are really messed up. But there's a little bit of that up there, so he'll take it down like 2 grades. So I'm confident in the grade that he gave me with this one, and the price that I got it at, I couldn't beat that anywhere. I paid more for these 2 books, here, than I did for this book. You know what I mean? So, but so I missed out on the Ultimate Fallout 4. So we were talking today because I had to do curbside pickup to pick up my books. So I was going to pick up the books I just showed, and I was telling him how I missed out on the Ultimate Fallout 4. And he was like, "Oh yeah," he was like, "That was a good book, man." He was on, I practically gave it away, and he was like, and I was like, "Yeah, I was trying to buy it. It was in my cart, and I went to buy it, and someone bought it." And he was like, "Well, I have another one." He's all, "I have everything here at the shop." And I'm like, "Really?" I was like, "It's not like far away." He's like, "No, I have it here." And he was like, I can get it for you if you want. And I was like, "Well, that book has took off. It's like, hundreds of dollars now." He's like, "No, it's a second print." I'll sell it to you for $50. And I was like, bought it.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
I had an Ultimate Fallout 4 for a little while.
Man, even the second prints.
I had no choice. I told my wife. My wife was a little upset because she's like, "You're always talking about you don't have no money," but I couldn't pass this up. I
pass it up, man.
I passed up Secret Wars 8 when I first got back into comics a year and a half ago, and it was $12, and it was in one of the boxes. And the guy even sent me to get it. He was like, "Hey, go in that box." He's all, "There's a Secret Wars 8 in there." He's all, "It's not the best of copies." He's all, "But it's $12. And I remember picking it up, and I grabbed something else, and I was like, "I don't want to get into this all over again." And I put that book back, and 2 days later, I went to get it. It was gone. So ever since then, that book was 5 times the amount that it was when I was about to buy it. So it's been hard for me to get it. But at this price for this book, I couldn't wait. If I would have waited now, this book could potentially pay for my daughter to go to college. You know what I mean? By the time she's old enough, I could at least put a nice dent in some tuition. You know what I'm saying? So I'll take it. And this book has like, there's nothing wrong with this book, man. Except it's not polybagged. That's it.
You don't want it polybagged anyway, man.
No.
You don't. You want that son of a bitch out that bag as soon as possible. Get
You're right.
the plastic slab.
So yeah, so I'm
Or
glad
that
I
freeze
got
putting in
that.
there gets too bad.
Yeah, so that right there, man. That book right there, man. I was trying to get it, and I was like, it's getting out of reach for me, and he just kind of reeled it in for me.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That was a Matt Oldham haul right there, man.
Right? Hey, man, it was only a couple books, man. I got to show you one later, Sean. I'm you see that over my shoulder right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's
that.
That's a whole bunch of other stuff.
Whole bunch of pops.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you
my
gotta get a
wife.
stack of books.
That's that book. Those books right there, stuff I haven't even got a chance to read yet.
Damn.
Damn.
All right, man. Remo came out with the big haul and finished off strong. So, Steve, you ready?
Yeah, I think so. I got it most of the way open. It's a big sucker.
Woo! Most of the way.
Nice.
What do
Yeah,
you
man.
have?
Hey, man, I had to cut through a ton of tape, man, and he had boards, kind of shit. I don't know how he did it, but
Who is this from?
Bake the Snake. I want to see what that is.
Oh, it looks like a slab.
Nope, it's
it looks like a frame.
top loader.
it's a frame.
Oh, frame.
Picture frame.
Yeah, it's definitely a frame.
Oh, did you do woodwork for you?
Yeah, he been doing some beautiful woodwork, man.
No, I don't know.
Let me see if I can get this tape up here real quick.
Got the battle with the tape.
Oh man, this is badass, man. Check that out.
Oh,
Sick.
Was that Scoitum or Sidum?
that is sweet.
That's
Oh,
Arthur
look like
Sidum.
some
Isn't it anti-venom?
Do you see his name on there?
Doesn't say who it is. It says,
It looks like a statue.
I can't read that. Savoy or something?
Is that Sidum? I think that's Arthur Sidum's work.
Maybe it is. Yep. Maybe it is Sidum because it's S something with a Y.
That's why. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
Damn, that's badass, man.
Wow.
That is nice.
That is sweet. And it's framed up, man. He knows I never get that kind of shit.
That's cool.
All my stuff's just stuck up here and sitting around. And he sent a couple books with it, or a book.
Still got battle the tape.
Yeah, the tape is everywhere, man. Gotta clean. I have to clean up on aisle 4 in a minute.
Well, at least you can't say he didn't protect it.
He damn sure protected, man. This shit wasn't getting broke.
Hey JB, you know when I kicked into high gear looking for this Ultimate Fallout 4 is when I watched your video.
I was staying quiet because I've got a lot of those, man. I bought a bunch of those.
Once you did that video,
Yeah.
I was gonna blow up even more. I was like,
dude, I bought a bunch of those.
I
I came out of the theater with my kids, and I was like, that was awesome.
I gotta go find one.
Oh man,
I can't
I'm
believe.
so
you
glad
came
I
out of
did because at the
theater
time,
and they were so cheap.
when that, they were $100, $120, and I was like, oh, I'll buy that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll buy that one.
I missed out on my chance to
I'll
get
buy that one.
Ultimate Fallout 4 for like $50, and I would have gotten a discount because my shop was selling it at the con. And as soon as I got to the con, it was gone.
Well,
Wow.
I missed out getting it for $3.99.
Yeah.
Mr. Travis, aka
So, Beulah.
Comics with Beulah. is in the chat. How you doing, my friend?
God
Good
dang,
Lord,
you put
that's
some
a lot of
tape on this, man.
Hey, while you're working that tape, or you guys want to see this impromptu room tour?
Okay, I got this book.
Oh, he
loaded.
got
there
it.
you
He
go.
got it. He got it. He got it. He got it. He
I
got it.
got it loose.
Holy
I
moly!
still got a piece of tape to get off here, but
There's
it's
still a piece on there.
Okay.
it's Venom 3, the Knights of Vengeance, part 3 of 4. Actually, I got some of these. I might need this one. I have to check and see what I got.
That might be why he sent it.
Maybe he knew something I didn't know. All right, got the last piece of tape off. Holy shit, man. What a tape job.
That was good, man.
Yeah.
That
This
book
shit
wasn't
wasn't getting
going nowhere.
damaged, that's for sure.
That book wasn't going nowhere.
Hell no. Man, this thing is awesome. This freaking
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
show
are.
that paint again, man.
It almost looks like a statue, like a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's good. He's the zombie king.
Yeah, dude,
Yep.
this thing is awesome, man.
And
That's
if anyone wants to buy stuff from him and meet him, he will be at the Huntsville Comic and Pop Culture Expo, April
Nice.
9th through 11th. Yes, a con is happening.
Yes. Did you see the list that John Neville put on our MegaCon page?
Yes.
John?
Yeah, I seen that. That's a huge list of cons, man.
Hey, Jeff hits me up today and goes, "Hey, man, there's a con tomorrow in Spring Hill." I said, "You're working, right?" He goes, "Yeah, but you'll be driving, so I'll be all right."
All right.
Thanks, man.
Let's see if I can
Do
make
this.
this work standing in this spot. Or actually, maybe I'll change the camera. And maybe I'll move that camera around. Let's try it. Hold on.
How many cameras you got set up?
2.
I'll have to get more.
All right. So this is the camera that I use for the unboxings, and we're just going to kind of pick this thing up. I've never done this before. I've never done a kind of office room tour.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Lord, JP.
Okay. So as you can see, this room kind of starts with double doors there, and then right behind the doors, and the reason they're there is because when you open the door, you won't see all the packaging. There's all the packaging, and then you see that hole there? My mother freaked out. The very first thing that my wife and I did when we bought this house is I had my dad put in that door because there's a bathroom on the other side. Because this was originally grandmother's room. So we turned it into a little master suite for her. Now, if you look up in my office, you're going to see sports memorabilia. Can I get over there? Sports memorabilia. And I'm a big Giants fan. So across the top row is going to be most of the Giants and 49er memorabilia across the top. And that's the stuff that you guys never
won in all
see.
even years or something, didn't they, JB? Like 2012,
Yeah, you know,
2014.
I love telling that story because, you know, the Giants were the Cubs as far as I was concerned growing up. They never won shit. But I had just started a new job and told my boss that, hey, the Giants made the playoffs, man. And I got to go because it doesn't happen very often. And then they won the World Series the 3 out of the next 5 years. And the third time I went to him, he's like, bullshit. This shit happens all the time. You don't ask me for no more
This
time,
is
huh?
a trend.
So just across from me, and if you're looking here, here's the setup. This is the office. This is the desk, and you can walk all the way around the desk now because of the wiring. I actually fixed the wiring. I got this thing on the floor,
Oh, nice.
which hides the network cable, and then on this side, I hired the power. So there's a big desk in the middle of this room. All right, now as I was mentioning, you're going across the top row. You're going to see sports memorabilia. I'm a Sharks fan. There's some of
Montana.
my
Joe
signed
Montana.
Montana jersey
Yeah.
next to the signed Clark jersey, and then the photo of the catch signed by
Oh,
both.
that is
of them.
nice.
The cool thing about that piece, if I took that off the wall, there is a photo of them signing that piece.
Damn.
That's really cool. Yeah,
Hey,
I got
that
that
catch,
in
that catch
charity
didn't look all
auction.
that spectacular, but that was a big time catch, man.
Okay.
Yep.
That shit.
So we're gonna come back over here to the front door, and this is where most of that action happens, right? You guys are always seeing the pile. There's the pile. There's the current
Well,
status.
we only saw one pile most of the time, but we ain't
God,
know
yeah,
it's
man.
not like
There's
that.
the current
Well, with that
status
many.
of absolute insanity that is my life right now. There you go. This was the original Girls' Corner, which has kind of been taken over and consumed. I finally put my some artwork from some of the conventions, and we got some comic book posters. And then we swing around to this wall where you've got your What, your Silver Surfer, not the version that's put aside. But we've got some Pops. Yes, I am a Rubik's Cube guy. I can solve a Rubik's Cube in just under 12 minutes right now. That's my current record without any help.
It'd take me longer to change the stickers than that.
Just change the stickers.
It's the only way I'm solving that shit.
There's my Captain America from Kavi. You guys can see that? What am I at? You got the X-Men diorama. Amazing Spider-Man. Oh, there's the newest thing. My shield. Got myself a shield.
Holy shit.
The Hulk 181 that we won from that Spider-Man booth. That's the very first pop I've ever gotten in my life. And that was a gift, an AOK, my very first AOK from Yesy Lou Comics and Pops.
And
Who
look what
also,
it did.
and he also AOK'd me that Venom versus Spider-Man with the comic book that went with it. I mean, there's a big pop. There's an amazing Spider-Man art piece. Let me swing around. Sorry. To this side. Let me get the chair out of the way. The chair that comes courtesy of my wife.
This your championship belt.
There's this championship belt. Yeah.
There's my championship belt from Biggie, front and center. There's the statue. There's a great story with this Joker statue. I actually purchased that in an auction. It didn't get sent to me, and then the Comic Corps actually did a thing and sent that to me. A great legend, and the Comic Corps sent that to me with the slab. And I had always mentioned, you guys always see this, but I always mentioned that there's Star Wars just past that, and I never show it to you. Well, there you go. There's some of the Star Wars that we've got in the collection.
Millennium Falcon.
Damn, you got the San Jose Sharks on the wall too.
Yeah, and then there's comic books down low now. We've reconfigured this. So you got all the short boxes down low. There's the gavel from when I was the judge. You guys remember when I was the judge?
Yeah.
There it is. Never been used.
So how many of those boxes are your
Brand spanking
collection?
new. Never been used. Everything that's in the cubbies is my collection. Everything that's on the floor right there is claimed books and AOKs that are set aside.
Man, I wish I was like right close to JD. I go open every one of his AOKs.
In that shelf, are those baseballs or?
Those are baseballs. I used to work for the Oakland A's baseball team and the Texas Rangers baseball team, and I collected a lot of signed baseballs during my years of working for baseball teams. And there's the closet, which has a cabinet in it filled with books and stuff in there. There you go. There's the press. Never been used. About to get fired up. Lead time on pressing is ridiculous. I said, screw it. I'm going to buy press. Got my little humidity chamber. There's some original artwork from the community. Jay Hood. Got Barbarian Kung Fu in there with the X-Men.
Nice.
There you have it. The first ever official room. And then, of course, the desk that I'm always sitting at in the setup. So that camera sits on that pile of white boxes there. This camera.
So, JB, that's a great room tour, but all anyone is going to remember is those 3 stacks
of
monster stacks.
Well, let's see what happened. You guys want to see what happened with this J Blitz box that is still wet?
Yeah. Yes, open that one for sure.
So we got this yesterday. Literally yesterday. It was due to be shipped. Estimated delivery date was February 16th. And it's beat to hell. They actually put a sticker on there they stamped it that said, received in damaged condition. There's my address. It's in the description of every video. So anyone that ever sends me a package to the wrong address must be a complete idiot. All right, next. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's bad.
Oh, no.
It is bad.
Well, we don't know how bad, because if he does it right,
look at it.
Yeah, if he does it right, there should be bubble wrap, the cardboard, and then the bagging board, all keeping the book dry. Hopefully,
this whole thing was wetter than wet.
Oh man.
How's that? Is the inside wet where your hand's at?
It was. You could tell it's dried off now, but it was in a bag.
Okay. So he does the bag method.
And this bag was sealed.
Damn, he saved it.
Holy
He does the
shit,
bag
Jay Blitz.
Just wait.
His bag is completely sealed. Let's see.
Yeah, just wait. I think he does cardboard inside that too.
This the whole box was wet. You saw that. I mean, it was wet. Unbelievable.
Damn.
Is that wet?
Nope. Dry as a bone.
Ah, safe.
Pull tabs. Jay Blitz Comics. Wow. I am shocked.
Man.
I am shocked. That package was wet.
What's up, Jeff?
I mean,
not much.
Literally wet. Are you guys ready to see what we got here?
Yes, let's see.
All right, let's see what I bought from Jay Blitz here on this one. Let's get a couple of these stands over here.
It's got to be something good. Jay Blitz has a lot of good ass options.
Do you have any idea?
No, I have no freaking clue what's in here. Daredevil number 111.
In dry condition.
In dry condition. Let's grab another slab stand here. Tales to Astonish number 74.
Nice.
Low grade's better than no grade. You gotta have a grade to get in the game. All right, let's grab another one. Ooh, we'll save that one for last. I didn't think that one was in here, so I'm so glad that his packaging was so good. All right, next up, we've got a very nice copy of Crisis on Infinite Earth.
I like that.
That Pieta cover. What do we call it? The Pieta cover?
I have that book beat up. I think I bought that one off the rack.
Okay, next up, we've got G.I. Joe number 2.
Nice. Innocent.
Hell yeah, that's a pretty cool cover.
I remember that
Can never
commercial.
have enough number 2s.
Is that in Mylar?
They're all in Mylar. And the last one, and it wasn't cheap, and it's got his little Blitz sticker. You guys want to see his little Blitz sticker?
Transformers 1.
You guys see the little Blitz sticker? And it was Transformers 1.
Yep.
This one's going to get pressed, clean, and submitted.
Vigilante's looking for one of those for his Grail list this year. So I got it in my at my LCS and in the box. So I just got to go pick it up.
I know this camera's not set right.
Hey, if
There
you're
you
going to
go.
send it to him, Jeff, let me know. I got a bunch of books to ask.
There you go. There, and it was safe. Great job, Jay Blitz, man. Come on. That is phenomenal. Good stuff.
Nice, man.
All
Especially
right.
with that Transformers number 1.
I got all those
thanks,
to add
Ruben. I
for
appreciate
Brandon.
Yeah.
Hey, we have to whittle some of them boxes down.
You
Yeah.
guys
Gotta
wanna
whittle some of them boxes down, man.
Let's talk about something else. All right, hold on.
Medium flat rate would be one of mine.
Oh.
This man got 3 rows of packages.
So just
Man,
count.
there ain't no way, man.
How 1, 2.
I just got to see what's in this Entertainment Earth. Because I guess this was something my wife bought for me. I didn't buy it. My wife bought it for me because it's got her name on it. It doesn't have my name on it.
I count at least 17 envelopes right there.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh,
That's the
Ahsoka.
Black Series.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice. Black Series Ahsoka.
They're trying to cancel her right now. I hope they don't.
Why?
Why would they cancel her? Is she
They're trying to
talking
cancel her
political
too.
now?
They're idiots.
Is she
out
all politicalness now? Black series.
There should be no such thing as a cancel culture. That's ridiculous.
They're probably trying to pull out all the stuff that she said in the past. That's all.
Her fiance is a senator.
All right, let's grab a package here. Hold on.
The longer I live, the more I am sure some people just need to be shot.
Yeah. I'm 100% sure of that, Will. 100%.
Man, they're keyboard warriors. That's all these guys are, man. They're brave behind the keyboard, but you meet them in real life, they're nowhere near what they are on a keyboard.
Anybody knows Cwtcc 19 from the Comic Core group?
Yep.
Well, Comic Core very rarely does auctions, and they did an auction the other day, and Drew Manchu, baby, the great legend himself, and Cwtcc 19 were all selling books.
Yeah,
and this is
I watched it.
You know when you open up that box and the first thing you see is a pile of that. It's well packaged, man.
Oh, these are just
All right, good books.
There's one. Hold on.
Yeah. Usually.
Two.
Those look like they came off a boat from Miami.
I know what that means. And here's the fourth package. So I don't know what order I should go in. I don't know what's what in here.
It was thick.
But these seem like the
Just
easiest
do
to get
that one
out.
first.
So we'll do this one first. Ahsoka. Dude, that is sweet. My wife bought that for me.
That's a nice one.
All right, so it looks like we got some Fantastic Four. How about Fantastic Four 193?
Hey,
Nice.
Hey, 193. Okay. Fantastic Four 195.
Nice.
Nice little run here. Marvel premiere featuring the Mark of Cain. I don't know what the hell this is. I think I bought them all. Marvel premiere.
I
It's
never
for the red. It's for the red hit, right? I'm just gonna say.
Oh, for sure. We're gonna have to send that to send that
Rocky.
to Robert, right? Send it. Well, maybe I'm trying to fill the Marvel premiere. Here's another Marvel premiere featuring
Iron
Iron
Fist.
Fist.
well, I would hope you know if you are.
I have
He's like, I think
Marvel premiere number 17. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to do this Marvel premiere run. Let's see what else we got in here. Pull tabs. Bam! That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the packaging is craziness. Another pull tab? Yes. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ho, ho, ho. How about this? I know somebody's going to be
Nice.
calling me.
That's not first print. What is that?
third print.
That is Naomi number 1. First print.
Really?
Purple.
Special convention edition.
There you
that's
go.
why.
I'm into something.
That is sweet.
Special convention
Because,
edition.
the color's wrong with normal
00131.
3 means it's a variant, don't it?
Variant. Yeah, it's a variant,
Yeah.
but first print variant.
First print variant.
That's sweet.
That is nice. Some of that Naomi spec. All right, next up we've got a beautiful copy.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
X-Men 137 in the Mylars. Ooh, Ultimate Comics All New Spider-Man issue 2.
That's a good
Nice.
book too.
Issue 3.
Yeah.
Issue 4.
I got issue 1. And I don't have none of the rest. I gave those all to
Issue-
Terry.
10.
They got some cool looking covers, those Ultimate
Mhm.
Spider-Man.
And finally, issue 1.
There it is. The one. That's the one you need.
Wait a minute. You don't got the what is it? The
Don't even say it, Jeff. Don't even say it.
Magazine, you weasel.
Don't even say it, man.
I'm like, wait a minute, he don't got one.
All right. Let's see what else we got.
Hey, Sean, what if you busted it out right now?
Somebody sent them that.
Like, ah!
All right. This is some. I need to move all these out of the way. Where's that one at? All right. Man, that
Hey,
X-Men
Steve,
is
Dave
beautiful.
hit me back up.
Tell you your number 3 wasn't ready.
Yeah, it wasn't
All right,
ready,
ready?
but it'd be 1 to 2 weeks. It should be ready by.
Oh, Creatures on the Loose.
Creatures on the Loose.
I like that one.
Creatures on the Loose, number 21. I like
By
it.
Aaliyah A.O.K. me
That
that.
may be a birthday book.
Sweet.
Is it? No, January. That was January. Creatures
it
on the
may be.
Loose again.
Thongor.
Oh, cool.
Thongor. Come on, man. Look
Same
at
thing
that.
with that one.
I thought
Thongor.
it said Warrior of the Last Hernia.
Amazing Adventures, War of the Worlds.
Also, he sent you some nice sorcery fantasy books right there.
I bought the lot. Adventures into Fear.
Oh,
Number 23.
the Robert book.
Nice.
That's a Robert book, all right.
Damn, I
Yeah.
gotta send Robert too, man. Damn.
Submariner number 27. Caught by the Kraken.
That's another Robert book with a Kraken on it.
I got some
He
boxing.
collects
to do,
Kraken?
man.
Submariner 62.
What month is that one? That's your year.
June.
Colors are nice.
Captain Marvel 1312 center.
Yep.
Oh,
Like the colors on them are nice though. They're not faded or nothing, so that's good. That's always good.
Marvel Super Action. Number 5. These are reprints, right?
Yeah, man, I got
Thor number 295. And finally, The Invaders number 12. One more package.
Those are all great books, man. These packages.
Mhm.
Yeah, see, I had talked to C. Woodard about getting a price on all the stuff he wanted to sell all at once. I guess he figured he'd do a better, getting more money for it doing an auction.
He did. I think so.
Looks like you helped with that.
Well, yeah, you know. How about more Invaders number 36?
Yeah, it wasn't only C. Woodard. It was C. Woodard, freaking.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
The whole comic corps.
yeah, it was almost the whole comic corps
The
that did it.
Inhumans number 7. Marvel Spotlight on. What the hell is that?
Warriors 3.
Warriors 3.
Warriors 3. Never heard of Warriors 3.
That's Thor.
That's Thor's
That's
group.
Thor's group.
Ah. Marvel Spotlight on Ghost Rider.
Nice.
What month is
Look
that?
at that. That is June. 20 centered from June. Marvel Premiere number 38. Weird World.
That's a nice lot.
Mhm.
This is
Yeah.
a great lot, man.
And all of them are great colored.
The Nam number 1.
Nice.
Couple of those.
Larry Hammer goodness.
Mhm.
The Hands of Shang-Chi number 32. Master of Kung Fu. And The Hands of Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu, number 28. Final 2 books. Sorry, guys. This one's taking so long. The last
No
2,
problem.
we've got Blade Runner, number 2 and number 1.
Oh, I was about to say you better have number 1 too.
You better have number 1 if you got number 2 up there. There
That
you
is
have
an
it.
awesome
Another
set right
amazing
there.
unboxing, all from C. Woodard 19. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Awesome stuff, man.
Yeah.
I got a Kickstarter in for on Tuesday.
At this rate, you'll be done in about 4.5 years if you don't get anything else done.
Stop. No, I'm gonna do content. I'm gonna do an unboxing. I have the thumbnail already. You guys want? I got the thumbnail. Where's it at?
Should be major unboxing with JB.
Yeah.
So
marathon
The
unboxing.
super
Jay.
unboxing
All
special.
nighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ultimate
that's
edition.
a marathon. Do an unboxing marathon because
Yeah,
it would take
a midnight special, man. Well,
4 hours.
He's
to
got
go
like
through all these,
like
man.
on 2 or 3 different shows, man. Besides his own content, man.
Do you guys want to see one more?
Let's do one more,
Why
man.
not,
Let's do
man?
one more, man. Come on, man.
Get in there.
Hey,
All it's gonna do is grow.
Hey.
All it's gonna do in next week or so, it's gonna grow to another pile.
all right, you're gonna
Here
be
we go.
ordering more
What about-
packages.
He's got weeks worth of
Raul. Who's Raul? Oh, VK
ILA.
on Comics. Are you guys familiar with VK on Comics?
Oh, VK.
I actually had him on my last on my show. I did he was one of the spotlighted. So let's see what we got from VK. He's always bringing some fire. Let's see what we got.
Blade Runner 1 and 2. I remember getting that in a pack, like at Kmart or something back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
He like JB be unboxing all the fire.
You know,
And he might get one box that's like a disappointment.
I'll forget it, and then I'll see him unboxing something. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about
All
that.
right, let's see what we got this time. This is the last one for now. I'm gonna dominate everything.
I bet you it's something Star Wars, like maybe Kanan.
I don't think I even own a Kanan one.
Well, it's probably in one of those boxes over
Yeah,
there.
you probably do. I haven't unopened
You
it
have
yet.
one.
yeah, you own it. You just
No,
don't know it.
I don't think I've actually bought one.
Yeah, he doesn't remember.
But you remember,
VK on Comics.
God dang.
Well,
What's the card?
it's Star Wars.
Yeah.
Greedo getting
Watch out
blasted.
first.
Look at that Greedo getting blasted. I love it. That's awesome.
So I might be a Kanan, huh?
you could read them.
Shit, there's only 2 books in here.
Hmm.
Hell did I
After
buy?
all them damn boards,
Protection, man.
you could board 6 of your other books with them.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is this?
Oh, it's
Oh, the
Avengers.
Avengers.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I have that issue. That's a Black Knight on the cover against Captain.
Oh, there it
Oh,
yeah.
there we go.
Number 6.
Yep, you got the
Boom.
Killmonger, right?
Nice.
Sweet.
Boom banger time, folks.
Banger alert.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
That
Oh,
is-
Boom banger.
do one more. Open my box.
Is your do you okay? It's here. You sure it's here? It's here.
It should be. It'll be in one of the medium flat rates.
Hey man, I'm gonna buy me a small gong, and next time there's a banger, and I'm gonna bang the hell out of my gong. And
That
then,
is
Sean, you
nice.
gotta have cymbals. You be going.
Yeah, right.
We'll have Remo on the cowbell. More cowbell. More cowbell.
Those are the dogs. My dog's over here going off.
My dog
What kind of box is it in, Big Will?
up there
It's
vacuum.
one of the medium
flat
rates. It may not be there, but it should be.
It's not here. I don't think it's here.
The winter storm jacked up the south, man. It was probably.
Yeah, I don't think it's here.
Yeah.
it's probably
You know what I
taking a long
did
time.
get? Here, check this out. I'm about to blow you away.
I got some books that are still showing in transit for about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody ever win a waffle?
A waffle?
I don't
raffle.
even participate.
I'm like, waffle?
Man,
I want a
Raffle,
raffle,
right?
not a waffle.
waffle.
All right.
That's gotta be a hard waffle by the time it gets.
So I've been playing these waffles on IG, and I finally hit one.
That's gotta be good then, man.
That's
That's when they have like multiple people, right? And you pay for spaces and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
It's the
gambling
numbers.
It's a
basically. You're
raffle, not a
gambling because you got a
raffle, man.
chance of getting a bunch of nada.
Yeah. I was doing it for I did one for a bicycle.
I did one with a lotto ticket this morning. It didn't turn out good.
All right, here we go. Here we go. This is from a guy on IG named Doomed Comics. Doomed Comics. He's from
Yeah,
East
I know who
Coast.
he is.
Yeah,
I know who he is. Even them dogs know you sold the banger, man.
yeah, they're going nuts. The two pits are
Yeah,
going
they're gonna
nuts.
freak out when you see these guys.
Well, it looks like a Steve birthday book. I can see it from
This is
here.
why I saw Craven the Hunter. Or
I thought I saw
something.
Craven's legs.
We got to know though how much was the spots.
Mm-hmm.
$50.
Okay, so that means
How
that's
many
a good
spots
average
did you
to be a
pay
big
for?
book then if it's $50 a
If
spot.
it's $50,
No. It wasn't $50. It wasn't a $50 a spot. It was I bought 3 for $50 or something, so they're $15 a spot. But he has Doom's
size.
always got way too many spots. You know, there's just way too many spots. Anyway, you guys ready?
Yeah.
This is supposed to be a Spider-Man lot. So here we go. Starting with the Amazing Spider-Man number 44.
I like it.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
That's the second appearance of the Lizard.
Boom. But it's beat up. Low grade's better than no grade, my friends. Low grade is better than no grade. Next up, we've got Marvel Team Up number 4, which I did not have.
Nice.
Is that your birthday book?
No, this September.
That's
What
me.
is your month?
October.
Okay.
Amazing Spider-Man 77.
No.
And I did not have either of those two in my collection. I don't know why that's in here. Star Wars Age of Rebellion Han Solo.
It's Han Solo, that's why.
That sticks out like a sore thumb, man.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I'm 40. Sweet.
oh yeah.
ASM 40.
Classic.
That's sweet.
That's what I'm talking about. And it gets better.
God dang.
Oh, it gets better.
Yeah, I knew
Yep.
it.
Yeah,
Oh,
Steve's
yeah.
birthday book.
Boom. ASM 47.
Man, my birthday book's
Again,
way over
got
than
issues.
that.
Got issues.
Yeah.
Well,
And then the
okay.
final
I thought-
book, which I don't have, never had it, always wanted it. The reason why I entered, and yeah, it's low grade, but man, I never owned one.
31.
First Gwen Stacy.
31.
I
Nice.
Never
I
owned
want
one.
that book too. I had it and had a coffee stain on it, man. I got rid
Oh,
of it.
this is beat to hell. This is beat to hell, but low grade is better than no grade because you got to have a grade to
You
get
gotta
the
at
game.
least have the book.
This-
Gotta at least have the book to get in the
JB
game.
got
Alright, that's
books
it.
that he. JB be
I've been
having books that
unboxing
he
for
can
the
win
last
on
half an
Hunt, man.
hour, man. That's it. I've been unboxing for 30 minutes straight. Good lord.
You could be unboxing for another hour and a half if you want to.
That's there you
Hey.
go. 30 minutes of straight content from JB's pile o books.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you can cut that part and put it in your own video.
I am. I'm going to because I got the preset beginning and ending. So I just need to cut that part out and put it in because I've already got the beginning and ending.
I love how we all know the kind of stuff that JB buys. So whenever he does an unboxing, we're just out here like a bunch of idiots.
I'm sitting to myself like, man, JB could be an undefeated champion on the Hunt if he show up all the time because of all them boxes.
And he show up, Sean, and say, "Hold on, let me see what I got."
Yeah, let me see what I got.
You guys pick what's next. And I know I got a lot. This is kind of older stuff, as you guys could see. The stuff that I have bought in the last 2 weeks. I bought a Star Wars collection, a high grade Star Wars collection from Yahweh. I mean, 1 through 10, 42, 68, all of them.
Did you buy that one yet? Was that on the auction yet the day before yesterday? Dude,
Yeah.
dude,
I bought the first half, and then he said, "I'm gonna come back with this lot my next turn."
when you
And
guys
it
seen
never
that
came
lot,
up because I fucking snapped that sumbitch up before it ever came back up.
it was literally the whole run. It was like the whole run. and they were all like near mint, like not near
High grades.
high grade, man.
Oh.
High grade. Man.
I was salivating on that. I was like, oh,
I was like, woo. Yeah, that was a nice one, man. Good
Hey,
luck.
hey, JB, make sure when you get that package to save that for the Saturday show, man.
I'll save it for the Saturday show, man.
Beautiful lot, man.
I'll save it for the Saturday show.
And that guy
I'm
was
sure I've got more Star Wars in here. I know I've got some Star Wars cards. I spent way too much, but you know what it is, guys? Come on, think about it. Anything that reminds us of our youth, that gives us that, I don't even know what the feeling is. You know what the when you get it and you see it and it reminds you of a memory that is good, you don't care what that costs. I want it. And Tacoma busted out the other day with like Series 1 or 2 Star Wars cards from 1978, 79. I was like, oh, I had all of these, man. I don't know where any of them are. And he was flipping through them. I literally started welling up in my eyes. I was like, yeah, I'm buying these. Fuck that.
Watch JB buy them and then find the other set.
I got to join John, so we'll see y'all later.
All right.
Thanks for showing up, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Cwtcc, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it.
I got busted him out. He started going through them all. I was like, damn.
And I was like, oh, I was getting all misty-eyed. He was going through the cars, putting one up at a time. I was like, yeah. I'll buy those. Yeah. And I'll flip through them, once a year, and it'll be worth whatever I spent on them.
But you know, the funny thing is, like, this is always my favorite segment when we do JB unboxes on this show, because I'm like, I know JB be sitting on some fire books, man. If he ordering all these auction wins and stuff like that, I'm like, JB, you don't even know what you have in a lot of those packages.
I don't. It's like the lottery. You know, that's why I enjoy doing the unboxing, because I have fucking no idea what's in these things either.
It's forgot.
I mean, guys, I am guilty, dead balls guilty of buying shit drunk. It happens, guys. It happens, man. I'll be drinking, having get a good heat on going on a Friday night, and somebody puts them up. I'm like, yeah, man.
Hey,
I want that. I want that. And I'll even tell my wife. She go, "Oh fuck, here he goes again." I want this. Where you going? Oh, there's a lot that's coming up.
Got that look on his face.
It's a wrap, man.
I told the guys the other day, I was like, man, you better not go up against JV, man. That guy gets deep pockets when he wants something.
But I do fold. I don't always go, but I do fold. I do fold out. I don't always take it to the end. If there's something I want, I kind of put a number in my head.
Yeah.
I think I'll tell you right now, is if I ask the shipper what the selling is, and then my next bid is to a round number.
Yeah.
That was the last bid.
Like
that was the last one, you know. Well, what's your shipping? 9? Okay. 61. You know? Okay, now I'm out. After that.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta know your limitations, man. It's like there's gonna be other stuff that gonna show on the auction. That's the only thing why I don't want to be in these auctions so long. Because I'm like, if I bid on something and I spend more than what I wanted to, they show something like 3 auctions later, and I'm like, fuck, man. I don't spend
That's why I try not to bid at all at any of them. I'm like, man, I'm gonna.
Hey, if you guys ever not bought something and said, man, I think it's gonna go down, and that shit don't go down, you're like, God damn it.
I sold my GSX-1 because I was I didn't like the red on Colossus's shoulder. It was pink. It was all faded out. And I guess that's a common defect on a GSX-1, is that reddish on Colossus kind of fades out. So I sold it to Kenny for pennies, basically, you know, less than $1,000, and it was a 5.0. And
Kenny,
I was like, I'm gonna go get another one. I'm gonna get a better one. I still haven't gotten that better one, and now I don't know if I can afford it. Because it's gone
went through the roof, man. This goddamn WandaVision
it's gone stupid. Now it's out of control. So now I'm starting to I'm looking ahead. I'm looking ahead. Okay, what's the next series that comes out, guys? Do you know? It's the
Winter
Falcon
Soldier
Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Who's the big baddie?
I know Zemo was in it.
Zemo, yeah.
I just bought his first appearance, Slabbed, which is what is that, number 5? So I just bought a slabbed Avengers 5. It won't cheap, but it'll be cheaper today than it's going to be when that show comes out.
Yeah.
Right?
No good.
But that Star Wars lot you bought had like a 43 and a 68 in it, right?
42 and 68 in it, yeah. Yeah.
I had a 42, but I gave that son of a gun to freaking Chad 90.
Mm.
How many of
Some
those
bitch
fire
got
books you gave away, Steve?
Hey man, I gave away enough books to man. I hope my wife can't hear me through that door. Hey, she's on Instagram now, and I posted my X-Men 4, right?
Uh-oh.
Because it went, it's been going up.
It's crazy.
She comes in here and looks at me right now and goes, "You better not give that book away. Bye."
Nice.
So I said, "Damn." And the only reason I got that book, JB, was because I wanted a Daredevil 1, and the guy wanted $1,650 for it, right? It was about a 3.5 or 4 in that area. And it was when it was a little bit down. I said, I'm going to get it now while it's down. He would not come off $50, so I would not buy it because of principle. So I said, my
principal,
backup.
like, you ain't gonna work $50 on a
He wouldn't
triple
come
digit.
off $50.
Yeah.
So I went and bought the X-Men 4, which ends up being just as good as
Jeff, what are you dying? Jeff's dying to show us something, man. Show us,
Yeah,
Jeff.
man.
Show us, man. He's
Let's put
dying
Jeff
to
on the
show us
spotlight.
something. Let me see what it
Well,
is.
make sure who that's kids starting around because this thing.
All right.
You good?
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Ooh.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah.
Wait, do that
Do it again? No, just just a little bit.
Yeah.
What the hell?
What is it?
man?
What is this? The hunt from last night? What are you doing?
No, it's a lenticular cover.
What's going on in here?
It's a lenticular cover they came out with for the Kickstarter for the Hell Witch.
You had football.
Oh my goodness, that was very cleverly designed.
Jeff out here flashing the audience, man.
Like I told you, I said maybe nobody's around.
Yeah, but it didn't
Well,
start
you know
out that way.
The more
Yeah.
important thing is that he's been staring at that cover for the last 15 minutes, just
I
playing
know, right?
back and forth. We didn't know what he was
going
doing.
back and forth.
Hey, no wonder he was doing this.
Yeah.
I thought he was dancing.
Yeah, got a bunch of got a bunch of stuff with it too. Since yeah, I got this with it.
It's been a while since we've seen a Cantonese comic kid
It's
hold
upside
on the
down.
show here, man.
Yeah, got a Kickstarter this week, like right
Go to hell,
after.
Nala.
Nice.
Yeah, and then some cards. So bookmark, double-sided bookmark, card. So
Nice.
some pins, some yeah.
What Kickstarter is this again?
It is Brian Polito's Hell Witch.
Okay,
The Hell Witch Kickstarter. Yeah, and then he has a Lady Death one going now. So
They be making a killing on those Kickstarters, man.
yeah, he's almost up to it, like a couple of grand on that Kickstarter already. Pin.
Don't sleep on lapel pins, man. I collect lapel
Yeah.
pins.
Hell Witch pin.
He got a regular.
You even got a regular pin.
Yeah, it's all the time at work.
Yeah. Got a bunch of stickers. Got a calendar. Oh, metal card. Metal card.
Nice.
Yeah, it's actual metal. last time he said it was a metal card. It wasn't metal. Magnet.
Did you thump it and bend it?
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah. Thump
This
it.
shit was aluminum.
Hey, put a dent in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he put a dent in it. It was
Yeah.
aluminum.
Yeah. Card. Another card. Calendar. Little poster.
Damn.
Yep.
All right, so now the real question that we're all wanting to know. How much
much?
did you contribute to this Kickstarter to get this little package of goodies?
Like $20, I think. 20, $30.
Stop lying.
Nice.
Stop lying.
Yeah.
That ain't bad at all. That
Damn.
ain't bad at all.
Did he
Yeah, I
give
think,
you all that stuff?
I think it was a $20 tier or a $30 tier I did
It's
for
true.
the
Polito
particular.
starts a new Kickstarter as soon as the old one finishes.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Oh,
He started a new one, the Lady
$20.
Death one. Oh,
I was thinking that was like maybe 40 to 50.
Yeah.
Nah. It was like 20 to 30, I think.
Poker chips.
Yeah. And any tier you go to for his Kickstarters, he'll send you all this stuff.
Damn.
Any tier, so it doesn't matter if you. Yeah.
You are a loyal supporter of the Kickstarter, so they probably just send you extra stuff on the regular.
Not even.
Yeah.
And then the black and white version right here. Goddamn dog.
I'll go muzzle that damn dog.
Guys, I gotta run, man. I gotta run.
And that's a pit bull. And that's
All
the
right,
one
JB,
that,
it was great having you on, man.
As
always.
All right, JB.
Hey, real quick, I just wanted to mention to everybody in the chat, if you guys want a chance to win a PS5, if you want a chance to win a PS5, go comment on my weekly top 10 video. It's that simple. Comment on that weekly top 10 video, and every week I'm adding someone to the drawing. So go check it out. I don't think I can drop a link in the chat. If someone can approve that, I did drop one. It'll probably get hung up. You guys can approve that.
I'll probably have to make you a mod.
And that's it, fellas. I appreciate you guys. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Don't forget, we had a good time. Peace.
Always.
Always.
You got anything else, Jeff? Oh, you good?
I got my books this week on Wednesday. On Wednesday.
Cool.
Yeah. Did you end up getting your books too, Puff?
Yeah, I sold them off earlier.
Yeah.
I got a question for you guys.
What is up?
What all that's going on in the comics, card, all that market, and it's all across the board of collectibles. Will it still keep going up? Like I don't know what's the ceiling at this point. You know, I mean, I got some. You know, I can put some examples like Giant Size X-Men 1 9.2 is like $10,000 now. That book was 3 years ago, maybe 2,000.
Yeah, you're like, when do I sell?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like,
and not miss the top. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's like because at a certain point, we all should probably. I mean, if you're a human being, you all have a breaking point at a certain point.
Yeah. What's
I-
enough for you? What's going to make you happy?
Yeah, because I mean, you start to get closer to life changing money.
Well, if you see it go to like at least you can get your second house, I would say I would get rid of it.
I mean, you literally could buy some of the books that probably some of us have. You probably can buy a nice car right now.
Yeah.
I mean, a nice car. I mean, like a Lexus or Mercedes. Yeah, I'm talking about like that type of nice car.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like
if you sold everything and put everything up.
Yeah, well, not even everything. And I'm looking at some of the stuff I got.
Yeah, not even everything. Probably just some of your big ones, man.
Yeah.
Pay your property taxes.
I have zero property taxes.
Oh,
yeah, I ain't gonna worry about that. I'm exempt, tax exempt. I live in the hood.
Yeah, car, shoot, a boat.
Yeah, like people.
But yeah, but I was just wondering, what do you guys think of like I don't know what I've been going back and forth and like just couldn't.
I've been going back and forth mostly on cards that like, should I get more Kobe and Jordan stuff? Because I know that shit's good and that shit ain't going down. Than to get some of this newer guys and risk, like Ja Morant. And
if you can get the newer guys low,
you got to get them low. Flip them high. Don't get them low. Don't jump on. When it's already
and then you got to know which ones to get. Like a few months ago was good to get Zion.
Yeah.
A few months ago was good to get Zion, and it's still actually good to get Zion because it's still not as high as it was.
Yeah.
His card was selling $1,500 for his base model for 10. It's not even to 1,000, back to 1,000 yet. So, and he made the All-Star team, and it still didn't jump up yet. I think if Pelicans make the playoffs, then you're gonna see his card probably go back to what it was. I mean, so it's. I mean, you're gonna pay a lot for it.
He's not even a star yet.
And you can't even buy boxes from like 2019 when him and John Morant. They're like $1,000.
Like $1,500, yeah, $1,500.
Buy the card.
$1,500 for a box, and you might not even get the card.
You might not get the card.
I think those people are gambling that they might get multiples of the card.
Well, no, you know what they're gambling on? They get a silver of the card, or one of those rare cards.
Or get one of the signed cards that's low numbered or something.
Yeah, that's what you're gambling on. But if I had the money to buy a box, I would buy the boxes to sit on.
Exactly, man. I wish I would have sat on boxes, man. I'd be rich right now. Man.
Yeah, because I mean, you got to think, because look at the Fleer Michael Jordan boxes. You know, it's crazy. So, I mean, if I had the type of money to get a box, I probably would get it and just sit on it.
If I would have sat on this right here, I'd be rich.
Oh yeah, you know that's sitting for.
I bought 2 boxes trying to get LeBron. And you know who I got? Darko Milicic and goddamn Chris. Did I get? No, I got
Chris
Lamar
Bosh?
Odom.
Lamar Odom.
Signed cards I got.
Yeah, so it's like,
How did I get that guy out of everybody, man?
And what's so funny is
drafted second, man.
The box for that right now. I know people who have them. They're selling for $5,000.
Yeah.
You know how much the LeBron glass card is selling for? $5,000. So what would I rather?
Yeah, I'm going right for the card.
I'm going right for the card. Why would I gamble?
I already gambled twice and I lost. I mean, I'm not gambling 3 times.
So, but that's why I kind of say if I was to buy a box of anything, the news, I would just sit on it. I'm not going to even open it. So I'm kind of contemplating that too. If I ever get enough money to get, because I got a card shop that keeps everything like priced really low, but you're still spending $1,000. But I would just sit on that box, for 10 years, 20 years.
I also opened a box of 93 SPX with Jeter's rookie in it, the foil.
Yeah.
His best rookie. I opened the box. I did get Jeter, and I do have him, but that was lucky, man.
Yeah, but then you come to think about it, you have to get those cards graded.
Yeah.
And the grading time compared to comics is insane.
It's crazy, man. You got to go PSA on big cards, or you're not going to get your value out of it.
You got to go PSA on big cards.
I would probably sell those cards, get them PSA graded, and then when they come back, sell them and buy bigger books.
But the funny thing is, hopefully the value's still there in about 8 months.
But that's what I'm saying. If they're not accepting those prices raw, then everybody's got to wait for them to get graded.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So if you send them out to get graded now, you'll have them when everybody else is getting them. And if you sent them out early enough, you'll have them graded before everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You get that money up front, and then when everybody starts to come in, that's when the market's going to get flooded.
And then I can tell you what card, not to go too much into cards, but if you got good football cards, you could send those off and get graded because we have a good layaway before football season starts. So by the time football season starts, you probably have those cards back.
Yeah, exactly.
So those are good to send off right now. Basketball, if you send those off, by the time you get those back, the season's over.
Yeah.
It's gonna have a dip on everything. You're gonna be disappointed.
I was gonna buy Jordan Love's card, because he's still sitting behind Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
If that dude becomes good, his cards are super low right now. You can get them cheap. And
his cards are super. You know who else cards are actually pretty low? Deshaun Watson.
Yeah,
Deshaun Watson actually. There's so much hype behind him, and his cards are cheap.
And if he goes to a contender, his card's gonna go through the roof, man.
Oh yeah. Can
you imagine they send him to San Francisco, or they send him to a team that's got a good defense?
I'll say name any team that's actually borderline contender.
Exactly.
He's gonna fly up there.
Put him over the top.
And they're talking about Russell Wilson too. Russell Wilson cards are already kind of expensive.
Yeah,
he named one of the teams or the Saints that he wants to go to.
Yeah,
imagine if he went to the Saints, his card's going to double.
Yeah.
The Saints are just Breeze wasn't right. That's why my Bucks beat your Saints. He wasn't right.
He was. Yeah, his wife said it. His wife said it. He still was injured. He still was injured,
man, because he didn't even look. The only long throw they did
was Jameis Winston.
Winston in to throw the ball deep.
The Bucks won, but that would have been a whole harder, way tough game if he would have been right. Who knows what happened?
But in the playoffs are all about your defense playing right at the right time.
Playing at the right time.
Because if you look at all the last few Super Bowl champions, their defense have played good for the last 3 to 4 weeks going into the playoffs. Because the Bucks team, if you look at the Bucks team, the first half of the season, they didn't look like they were going to make the playoffs.
No, because their defensive backs couldn't cover anybody.
All of a sudden, like the best defensive back who's like covering Tyreek Hill, they're throwing up the peace sign.
Yeah.
You were getting burnt the whole season. Like it was hilarious. I'm like, dude, chill out. You're doing good the Super Bowl where it counts. But next year, they're gonna figure you back out again.
He rubbed it in their face and he got on the sideline, so they got even with him.
Yeah, so
Karma came back for Tyreek.
Yeah, I don't like that either or. No matter who does it.
Neither way, I don't like my team doing it for sure.
Yeah, because
bad luck, man.
It's bad juju. Bad juju.
Right.
Yeah, you might win this year, then all of a sudden next year you're injured or something. You know?
Hey, Remo and all them are in our chat talking about, man, the Bucks are doing this, and they say Steve ain't saying shit because you're right. I ain't jinxing shit. I get every comment y'all said, but I wouldn't answer shit. Jace was like,
hey, he was on radio silent for like a day and a half.
Hey, I was like, man, anything could happen.
That's why I can't say nothing about the Saints till we figure out this quarterback situation.
Yeah,
figure out this quarterback.
I don't think he's gonna retire, man. I think he wants to win, man. And
I think
cheated a couple times.
The fact that he saw Tom Brady get another championship got to be burning a hole in him. You know, because the fact that he's still stuck on one, and that team is built for multiple championships the way they play.
He should have had at least 3.
Yeah,
I can count 2. I can count 2 more.
They got burnt by the Seahawks when they had no business traveling to Seattle in that game. No
exactly. Exactly. They need to change that rule. They've always added rules because of the Saints, but this one they haven't changed. And I'm like, they should change that for everybody. If you have a losing record and the team didn't win their division, but they're like 11-5 or 12-4, and you're 9-7, no, you don't get to host this. You didn't get to host the game. I'm sorry.
Because the Bucks had to go to Washington in 6
years. They had to go to they don't get to host the game. I'm sorry. And then they almost lost to Washington.
Hey man, Washington's got a good team, man. They're
a quarterback away too. They're quarterback away too.
I felt that if Alex Smith would have played that game,
Washington they would have won it. Yeah, that's a lot of people say that. They say if Alex Smith would have played.
I don't know, man. He couldn't run, man. They would have killed Alex Smith.
They would have killed Alex Smith. They would have broke his other leg.
They'd have broke him up because he can't run. That kid running was what.
Well,
he's a good runner, man.
If Haskins would have got his stuff together, I think Haskins would have been the.
Haskins was there. It would have been more dangerous.
Yeah,
he can run a little. He can move enough to get extend the play.
Yeah,
that's all I care about my quarterback. Extending the play.
I just felt that Alex Smith was a more smarter quarterback.
It's just his
he is.
He injured that foot in the game before.
Yeah, Alex Smith is going to be a coach in the future.
They should have just named the Comeback Player of the Year award after him, man.
Yeah, that's crazy that he's even playing, man. Crazy.
He literally had the Joe Theismann. It was a Joe Theismann, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he literally had the Joe Theismann injury. Like, and what's so crazy is the guy for Cincinnati. What's his name? Burrow almost had. It was close because he tore like multiple ligaments and broke his leg. So that could have been worse.
Yeah, man. Every time I think of them quarterbacks running, I think of RG3, man. How, he was playing injured and just tore his whole career up doing that shit.
But he knew better than that. He's too small. He was too small.
That's why I always thought Lamar Jackson wasn't going to make it. So I threw his rookie card into my commons, right? And then he runs smart though. He twists and spins, and he'll get down when it gets real dangerous.
The quarterbacks that run very smart: Kyler Murray, Russell Wilson.
Yeah,
because you notice those guys, they come from baseball backgrounds, and when they they slide like they're playing baseball.
Yeah, Kyler Murray cost me money because he made it through the whole season not injured.
The only hits they'll take is if they taking sacks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or it's like they're trying to score. That's what happened to Joe Burrow.
Yeah, but Kyler Murray.
That's how Carson Wentz got hurt too when he tried to dive in the end zone.
But see, back to RG3, what messed him up even before the leg injury is when that game against Atlanta, where they was at the goal line and he was running towards the sideline, but instead of going out of bounds, he's trying to cut inwards, and that's when dude blasted him and gave a concussion. I was like, yeah, that's not something that you want your quarterback to do. And then he ended up costing him when he got that leg injury against the Ravens.
Yeah, man. Man, there's a lot of good quarterbacks gonna be in the league, and that are free agents right now. It's going to be crazy next year, man.
Yeah, next year I have no idea.
Me neither, man. It's
like,
I mean, it depends on so much who goes where, man.
Health wise, it considers a health more so than anything, but they got a lot of good quarterbacks. A lot of good quarterbacks.
Man, there's gonna be a stockpile of quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Man.
So it's going to be very interesting for the next couple of years. You'll see, because I mean, the Rams. To me, the Rams took a big step forward getting Matt Stafford.
I believe so too. Because man, golf ain't the guy to me.
He's a good quarterback manager. He's like a manager. He's a good manager. So,
but I still wonder how he had that high scoring game against the Chiefs and couldn't do nothing like that afterwards.
No, I can't understand how they had a high scoring game against the Saints and couldn't score more than 3 points in the Super Bowl. That's what I don't understand. How you score all them points and you can't make one touchdown.
That's the Patriots, man. I don't know what they do, man.
The only team that they wanted the NFL wanted Brees and Brady.
For some reason, the Falcons just lost all their confidence in the second half against the Patriots after scoring all those damn points. I'm like, what the fuck, man? All you gotta do is keep scoring.
They gotta keep running, run the ball. They started passing.
Yeah. Hey, screens, run it.
Run the ball, score, and you can score touchdowns, get first downs.
You got Devontae Freeman who had over 1,000 yards because I had him on fantasy.
Remember that only thing he couldn't do was take a sack, and he took a goddamn sack.
Yeah.
God, how could
but I know somebody that coach. He used to coach for Atlanta. He called Matt Ryan a cream puff. He called him a cream puff. He said
I agree with that.
He said he called him like because he was a big baby and he didn't want he cried a lot and stuff like that. And they said we never going to win with his mentality. He's great. He's a good player, but
that's what you need to be tough, man. And I'm going to throw this game out. I'd rather have a guy like that that's trying. I don't care.
And they might draft a quarterback.
Up, man. Yeah, they might draft.
Yeah, they're going to draft a quarterback.
If they draft a quarterback, Matt Ryan is going to be like Carson Wentz. Just saying.
Yeah, because there's a lot of quarterbacks in that draft. They're not even talking about the kid from Florida. Man, he had a hell of a year. Trash.
Shoot, they're saying he might slip down for the Saints.
Yeah. Hey, man, that guy can throw, man. I don't give a damn. I watched I get a lot of the Gator games, so.
Yeah.
You're talking about the one kid from, what is he, from the Big West School. I forget his name, man. But he jumped whoever the third guy was.
It was Lawrence and then Fields, and now he jumped over Fields.
Yeah, that's the guy from BYU or whatever, or not BYU, one of those schools.
Yeah, I think it is BYU.
Yeah, one of the schools out here. Like they're saying he's a real deal. So if he falls, like if someone wants to go after him, like Miami or something like that, like they might be able to get him.
But you look, that's like they got like 4 good quarterbacks in the draft, and then you got all these free agents and people that don't want to play on certain teams. So you're looking at probably about 10 quarterbacks that are really good.
You're looking at trades that could get you great players, man. Right?
Yeah.
If you don't get the guy you want, man, you can make a trade and get a guy free agency that can make your team, man.
Because Dak still hasn't signed, so I mean they could potentially not sign him and go get somebody, or they could sign him and trade him. But I mean,
man, if they don't sign Dak coming back to Louisiana, I'll tell you that right now.
He's gonna sit out for a while though. He's gonna be gone for a while, but somebody will get him.
Hey Remo, before he got hurt, he was on MVP run, and no matter what nobody says, he was putting up 40 points a damn game, and his goddamn defense couldn't hold nothing.
And then it was Russell Wilson. It wasn't Russell Wilson until after Dak got hurt.
Until after Dak got hurt, and then he came on.
I find it funny that Dak continued to improve and go upwards, while Zeke has declined over the last few years.
Yeah,
like he hasn't been the same since he got paid.
Yeah.
That happens to a lot of players, man. They get
he did the opposite what Alvin Kamara did. Alvin Kamara got paid and he went like this. He became like the best running back in the league.
And he didn't get paid as much as he should have got paid. Like
hey man, he's hard. He's got to be the hardest guy.
Yeah.
Him and the
McCaffrey
kid
got his
tackle
contract
in the open field. They're hard to tell to tackle, man.
Yeah,
You don't get. He rarely goes down on the first tackler.
Yeah,
See where I had a cool Alvin Kamara card somewhere on my damn desk. I don't see it.
You see that back? That's so
I got a Joe Burrow and I got to get graded. Joe Burrow laser prism.
I
It's
haven't
like
bought any
$400 card if it comes back at 10.
Yeah, I have not bought new cards in a long time.
I've been looking for them, but I haven't been finding them.
And now, like ever since these last few weeks, I've been looking up cards on that.
I'm happy Costco used to sell them, and they don't sell them no more.
Hey, who that? Do you have that app, the Sports Card Investor app?
No, I didn't know they had that.
Yeah, it's a cool app. It's free. Sports Card Investor, and they put the hot cards on. It's got a chart, what they're sold for, and it changes. You know, they're like number one was what you call it, Tiger Woods, because he got injured. Everyone's like, let me get a Tiger Woods.
Yeah, Tiger Woods cards are hard to get because they don't make that many of them.
Is Sport Card Investor? Sport Card Investor?
Yeah, Sports Card Investor. It's a cool ass app. You'll be
download it right now.
On that shit, man. I look at that shit every.
But look, the reason, like, I know some of you guys probably collect cards in the past and still do. It's like another collecting avenue that is like kind of going into, and I don't know if it's bad because it can end up being a bad rabbit hole. Rabbit hole. But it's like it's crazy. I picked this up. This was like really cheap
pretty
too.
Cool prison card. Oh yeah, man. See,
nice.
You can get this for $50 or less right now, and I think that's a buy all day and just sit on it.
Who that? This is a card I got for a really good price, and it looks like a 10. I wanted to get Sanders too, man. And I never had that card, and I always wanted it to get, and I never had it.
They got a guy that helps you sell cards, Steve. He's out of Miami. Investacard.
Mm-hmm.
And what they do is, like, if you got cards you're gonna want to sell, you sign a contract with them, and they'll get them graded, and they'll get 5-day or walkthrough, and then they're gonna pay for the grading, and they're gonna sell it. And I don't know what the fee is, for selling it, but I that crossed my mind. I've had a lot of cards. It crossed my mind because I'm like, that'll be a way to, even if they're taking 10-20%.
Yeah.
But they're paying the grading stuff, and they're getting graded fast.
Yeah.
I was thinking of that.
And they may get good grades because they submit a lot too. Because I believe that. I don't know.
The guy just brought a suitcase full of cards to PSA. They flew to PSA from Miami. They flew to PSA from Miami, and they walked through or dropped 5 days or 2 days. And I don't know what the grades come back. He's gonna do a show tonight, but it's
What's it called? It's called Investa what?
Investacard.
Investacard.
Investacard. His motto is it'll get on your nerves, but it'll stay in your head. Investacard, invest with the best.
Invest with the best.
But it's a little catchy.
But for real, if you don't have, they take care of a lot of steps for you, and that makes it good for you. You might not make as much if you do all the work.
Yeah,
you can do other shit.
Yeah, like if you got a card that might be $1,000, but you don't have that much invested into it. Say you got that card for maybe out on pack, or you got that card for $100 and it's $1,000 card. Yeah, let's say they take $300. That's still $700 that you don't have to do any work.
And you
don't have to pay no grading costs, no fees. It's nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about it.
I just downloaded that app. I got this Kobe card.
Yeah, see, hold up. Cool.
That's his rookie card.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good card.
You got that one?
Yeah.
You better get that graded, Remo. It better not be raw.
Yeah, it was raw, but I just looked at it.
And when you go through, you'll see all kind of cards you got. That's what's cool.
I got this card too.
Yeah, and you see cards you got, and then you go, man, what? Oh, if that isn't a 10.
That's Ricky Henderson?
Yeah, I got that one from him because his mom and my grandmother are best friends. So when I got out of 8th grade, he gave me this card.
That's Ricky Henderson's rookie, 1980 Topps.
Wow. And look, a lot of certain baseball player rookies are actually undervalued at the moment, like Frank Thomas and Barry Bonds and a lot of these guys, because of that era, they kind of like questionable era or whatever.
They wanted them to keep the league going, and the league was dipping. And they did the steroids and all that, but they knew it, and then they want to punish them after they get it back going. That's why I got a problem.
So what? Shea Gilgeous Alexander's like his cards are all worth something, or what?
Yeah.
I see like 3 or 4 cards on here.
Yeah, but hey, Remo, your ass is hooked.
He
brother.
he hooked already. Look at it. Look.
Wait till who that gets on there and goes, damn, I got that card. Let me look that shit.
That's why I don't want to look at it right now.
You better not look at it.
All right, so I'm interested, man. What's the app again?
Sports
Sports
card
card
investor. It's free too.
Dude, there's some cards. A lot of these I don't have because they're modern cards, but the old ones, I got some of them.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna show you my top 3
cards you got. It's pretty cool.
This is what's intriguing me. The soccer cards.
Yeah, soccer cards, man. That damn Messi and that kid. I don't know how to say his name. I already know it'd be Pap or something. Yeah, he's like number 1.
Oh yeah, soccer. Oh my god, dude, soccer will put you in another rabbit hole if you start getting to those.
Man, if you would have got a Pele card back in the day, the right one, god dang, that thing was worth a ton of money.
All right, let me show you. So, and then you got other certain cards you got to look for, low population cards that are really cheap of big players. So I'll show you 3 cards that I'm probably thinking about getting graded. I got this All-Star Kevin Durant. It's I guess a hollow or whatever. Yeah, hollow.
Is that a rookie?
No, is this this when he was
just a low?
Yeah, it's card? Low. Yeah, it's out of 49.
Yeah, insert. Yeah.
Yeah, 14 out of 49. So that's the one I'm thinking about since it's so low. You know he's gonna be now. This one is super rare because it's gold. The gold.
Is that the
Giannis? Yeah, Giannis. That's from this past year. But this card at Raw is $200.
Yeah, man, I probably get that graded then.
Yeah, so
especially
thinking
the corners and stuff look good.
This one looks like a 10. So I want to send it in. That's a card that I don't mind if it takes a while because Giannis is gonna stay up there.
Yeah, because some of those you don't have to rush. Yeah.
And Joe Burrow
for that one too. I definitely sent that one.
The Joe Burrow laser prism. This one I don't know how many they made of but it's like the orange on orange. That's what I like.
Yeah, hey, the orange and the green cards, they hook me, man. I look at those cracked ice cards are bad.
Yeah, definitely these 2 are getting sent. I don't know. I'm like, so, you you like, send 2 cards and, it's going to take months. But
hey, wait, before you send them, let me get my HGA cards back so you can see the slabs and the labels. They're badass.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah.
And it may be a little more resale value to see what they're really selling for too.
Yeah.
So they're doing all right so far.
Yeah, a lot of people like those slabs that they come in, but these 2 cards, I know this one is like 300 more if it's a PSA 10, and that's with him injured. So if he comes back healthy, slinging that ball, doing what he was doing before,
yeah, he needs
that could be like $1,000 card, and this by itself is like 500 in a PSA 10. So I could either get some other cards I want, or I can get a good comic with that.
I know, right? That's what I said, man. I could sell some cards right now, and I could probably get my fantastic.
I'm looking at I gotta look up Patrick Ewing, and they look up his rookie card, a Flair 1986. A PSA 10 goes for $25,000.
Yeah, and you were a kid and had it in your hand.
And then you look at the 9. The most is like 850.
Eventually, yes, it goes way down.
Whoa! The highest is $1,999 for a 9.
Hey, you know what a card you want to look for? Look for Dominique Wilkins, 1986 Fleer.
Lord.
That's considered his rookie card because he didn't have a rookie card when he came out in the league.
Yeah,
and that's actually really cheap. It's really cheap.
Hey, you know what's the Breeze signed card? Some of them signed cards you can get for $300 to $500 right now. And he's going to go in the Hall of Fame, and they're going to shoot up, man. I got him on my watch list, man. I'm about to pull the trigger on one. I've been wanting to.
You know what card I'm probably going to get, Steve? If you don't have it already, this will probably be on your radar too. It's Serena Williams rookie card.
Oh yeah.
Really cheap. They're like rumors for the last year of her retiring.
Yeah, man. And she was crying the other day when she lost. Like she was like, man, she's probably been, through the rigor so much. That's a rough game, man.
I mean, you got two people, Tiger Woods and Serena, two people who won I think they won their last championships. One was injured, which was Tiger Woods.
Yeah, he was injured. He's been injured forever.
Yeah, but he was injured. He won the whatever. I forgot what he won. It might have been the green jacket. And then, well, actually, no, I think he won again afterwards. But he's been injured back and forth. But he's still been up there. And Serena, her last major Grand Slam, she was her first trimester.
Yeah, it was crazy,
pregnancy.
Right?
Yeah, so yeah, so
crazy.
that's insane to think about.
I remember
that.
when they said girls shouldn't be doing sports because they carry babies. They shouldn't be doing anything. And she's playing with a baby.
Yeah, she's playing with a baby. With the baby.
I looked up Serena Williams, and the only thing I see is the 2003 Net Pro Elite Base card.
All you got to do, I think you got to look up when she became pro and kind of just go from there. I think she came pro, and I thought it was 01, but I could be wrong, or 02. I don't know. But the thing is, you don't know when our card came out though.
Yeah, because she was playing like 98, 99.
Yeah, she was like 17.
Yeah, like 16, 17 years old, and they came to prominence around 99.
Yeah, I don't think they made a card until it was around those time frames that you looked up that you saw. I think that's around the time frame that she has her card. One of her first cards or her first card. But that's one that I think that's gonna be the next one to fly up. Because you got to think about it. She's gonna be she's a legend. I'm sorry, yeah, she's not even 40. She's not even 40 yet. She's a legend.
Yeah, man.
I mean, she was talked about when they said, could she beat a ranked male opponent when she was number one at her peak? He said, and people going back and forth. Oh yeah, she could beat a ranked. You said a ranked male opponent. You didn't say the top rank. You said anybody who's male who's ranked. And then the people say, oh, she couldn't beat a man. And I'm like, man, hey, I don't know. Like, just because you rank 150 in the world, don't mean you could beat the number one female in the world.
Exactly, especially one with that powerful swing she got.
Yeah, you hear her yelling when she hits her, scared the crap out of you. You're like, this is tennis. Chill out.
It's crazy how people got up in arms about her, man. When she had the different outfits and all that.
Oh yeah, and the funny thing, she wore a lot of those outfits later. I know the ones that she wore in the last 3 to 5 years. For blood circulation, because she suffered from blood clots ever since she got pregnant.
Yeah, man, I can't stand when people got to get in other people's business and worry about everybody else, and you ain't got no say so in that girl's life. Nothing.
Like I said, they're keyboard warriors, man.
Yeah, man,
all they do.
And they won't shut up, and they give them power. I don't get it, man. I don't want nobody to be canceled for shit. I don't care what they say.
Yeah, but it's all keyboard, man. They get in front of them, they won't do that.
And she can't help how she was born.
Yeah, you can't help none of that, man. They're crazy. Some people are crazy as shit now.
But yeah,
this is a card I was thinking about sending in. It's a
everything Kobe Bryant you got to send in.
Kobe Bryant. It's one of his early Chrome
second
cards.
year.
Yeah, and I know it looks like a 10 to me, so I don't know, man. I might send it.
The biggest thing is centering,
Yeah,
man,
it's pretty damn good on this one. And it's hard to tell centering on some of these cards. Ain't got
it's hard.
like the old cards.
And PSA doesn't hit you as hard for centering as like Beckett and stuff. So
And
I wish we had D on
I
it.
should send in.
Yeah.
Jeter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. So,
like one card I would say, one type of card I would tell people that you can probably buy and invest in this. You ain't got to sell it. I mean, you can just wait. You can wait however many years you want to wait. Is anything signed by Kobe?
Oh, yeah.
anything. Any Jordan inserts too. They're through the roof, man.
Yeah. But mainly, the only reason I say anything signed by Kobe because he passed away. He's not going to sign anything.
He's not going to sign anything. Exactly.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter what it is. If you can get one for a good price, I would say get it.
You know what I'm going to look up?
And enjoy it and then sell it.
I am going to look up all those baseball cards that was in the cereal boxes. A lot of the people, I remember as a kid, I used to get the cereal boxes just for the baseball cards. And you got some some cool players out of them.
Yeah.
And I want to see what the value of those Kellogg's cards that I have a few of them are.
All right, Puff, I'm getting out of here so I can get ready for work later.
Oh, you
I'll
got
see you
All right,
later.
man.
Right.
Yeah,
Peace out.
See you,
see you
sir.
later.
Holler at me when you get up in the morning.
I will.
All right.
What's that you got, Steve?
I was thinking about this one too. This.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's you better send that in. I've seen people have that. I forgot how much they sell them for, but I've seen that card.
Man, I tried to get I wanted the signed one so bad. Hey, I got the signed Marino.
Yeah.
I got the signed Marino, but I couldn't get the freaking Jordan. Why couldn't I get the Jordan and not the Marino? Son of a bitch, man. Because Jordan, because Jordan was back then, man.
But
Everybody
you know what's funny about Jordan card? Jordan card, like cards, comics have been going crazy for the last, I would say, year and a half.
Yep.
Year and a half. Cards recently going crazy in the last 6 months.
6 months, yeah.
So we all could have got Jordan rookie cards. It would have been a good bit of money, but the amount of money they're selling for now,
Yeah.
you could have bought a house for it.
Yeah, like I said, I got my Jordan rookie. I got it graded at SGC, right? I need to take it out and send it back to PSA, even if it goes down a half grade.
Yeah, and then do a
Still
walkthrough.
worth more.
Do a walkthrough. That's the only way you're gonna get it faster.
Yeah.
I remember when
Yeah,
Michael
you
Jordan
just got to pay a
was
little more. You're gonna have to
Yeah.
pay. But damn, the card in a grade 5 is going for $2,500 in a 5.
Yeah, I remember when it was like
Mine's
150
$5 right
bucks,
now.
and then maybe like 4 or 5 years later it was 1,500. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what happened, and I talked to a few people more in depth with the cards than me on IG. What happened? Like it was so low for a long time because the Fleer 1986 set was overproduced. It was overproduced, so that's what kept it down for so long. But what happened was in the last 2 to 3 years, these players have been coming out. Luka Doncic, for example, and his card is going for like a 10 of his rookie base cards, a $1,500 card. And people are like, hold up, why is Michael Jordan card less than Luka Doncic?
Yeah.
This is the GOAT, and this is a guy who might not win a champ.
Yeah, this is a guy that goddamn I don't trust.
Yeah, this guy, he might not win a chip. Yeah. Jordan, we don't have to trust. We already know what he did.
We know what he did and what he can do and what he
So
can come back.
There was a correction. There was a correction like 6 months ago because they had a guy doing a raffle for a Jordan rookie PSA 8.
Damn, that's
He had it at about $8,000 what he would have took home. Within that time frame of him doing that raffle, it went from the price he had it to that card being $24,000 card.
Yeah. You imagine winning that raffle? Who that guy? Damn.
But look, I was trying to get in. It was too late because people saw it happening, and people were like, hold up, man, I'll just buy all the spots and then sell a card.
Hey, you know what I equate that to? I was trying to get that damn what's that damn Miles Morales variant that went through the Ultimate Fallout?
The Djurjevic?
The Djurjevic.
Yeah.
A guy on Facebook had one for $1,200, and I had already seen it going higher. And I told my wife, I said, listen, I'm trying to get a hold of this dude. If I get a hold of this dude, I don't care what you say, I'm getting this goddamn book. That dude would not answer me back because it went high, and then the bitch went through the roof all the way up to $4,000 and $5,000. I would have had that damn book, man. I was that close to getting it, man. I
traded for one.
The guy had it.
I traded for one. I'll show you the one I traded for. It's not a 9.8 or 9.6. I traded for one.
That's a beautiful book. I love that book, that cover too. Damn, I
thought you had that one, Steve. Didn't you just post?
No, this is the Ultimate Fallout 4. That's expensive ass book right there.
Yeah, it's signed by Brian Michael Bendis. And I looked it over. It cannot improve. I think on a good day, I think somebody could pass it for 9.6. So this is what I'm thinking about. Since I know it's not going to be a 9.8, I'm thinking if they ever do a signing with Hickman or
triple sign,
Crane, Hickman Crane, or who's it? Sarah Pacelli. If they do some signings with them, I'll just get it multiple signatures, and that'll make it even more desirable to have have
more rare than everyone else.
Because Crane is going to do, but if I can get a couple more signatures on it, I think I'll crack it and do it. Some people's like, "Oh, don't crack it." I said, I already looked this book over. I don't unless they damage it themselves, it's not going to drop lower than a 9.4. But on a good day, if the grader's getting laid, it might get a 9.6. You know, so that's why I'm thinking about just getting it multiple signatures. You know, so I'll just wait till Kareem does it again.
I was so glad I bought those Kobe cards when he died. I went on eBay and said, "Man, I'm going to get these cards now because I know they're going to shoot up. I'm going to get them now." That I always wanted was the green EX 2000 card. It's green, and it's hard to get a good grade in it. And I got one for $100, and then I bought a die cut card for like $80, and I haven't sent that one in. That was on my list to send in too. And so I got those cards. Man, that green EX card's going for $2,500 now. And
his regular Topps card,
I can't lose, but it's like, man, I don't want to let go of a good ass Kobe card either.
It's hard. That's why I say when I brought that question earlier about what are we to do in this market?
Exactly. Do I sell now, and is it topped out, or is it even going higher?
Some stuff is going higher and with no announcements.
But see, I think some of that is like it's got to now. It's when you got to, for lack of a better term, you got to get selfish. It's about what you want. So it's like if you have something of value that doesn't mean anything to you, but you can get what you want at a good price, sell it now high and go buy what you want low. You know what I mean? Like you said, you can sell one car and go get maybe a big book that you really want. You know what I mean? Like that book is going to have value probably longer than the card will.
You know what the next set of books I think are going to jump up in price if they ever do an announcement is Submariner keys.
Yeah.
Because his stuff is undervalued. Undervalued for his keys. His number 1, the number 5, the number 19. What else they got? Like it's a few other ones that in between. The one with him and the thing on the cover. Those books are super. Yes, those are super hard to, get high grade, but they're also undervalued. You can, that's one of the series that I've been looking at besides some other ones, but it's like you said, I don't know what to do, man. I mean, for example, ASM 238 Hobgoblin.
Yeah.
9.6 and 8. 9.6 was I'll tell you, it was it was under $1,000, $900. Recent sales are $1,600 now, and going up.
And Robert G sold 2 of those, and they look perfect, man. I didn't see nothing wrong with them. He sold them for $100 and something bucks each at the auction.
Because that's what they were going for.
I'm like, Robert, man, you might want to hold on to at least one of those for later on. I said, Marvel, man, I'll buy one from you. He would not sell me one, man. I'm like, damn.
But it's so funny. Marvel has been giving us what we know on a platter, and it's coming. Hobgoblin is gonna come because Ned Leeds are in the movie. We don't know when he is coming. And to go back on a 9.8 of that is $5,000 now.
God damn, you kidding me?
No.
I
didn't even know that till
you just broke my heart, man. Because I couldn't get Robert G to get me one.
Broke your heart. I have a 9.8, and that's what I'm trying to say. I don't know what to do with this stuff.
Hey, man, that might be one I come right off right there.
Well, I'd have to hold on to it because once it gets introduced, it's going to probably double or triple in price.
But you already have your Grail. You already have the TMT, right?
Yeah.
So what is your next book that you really, really want? Is that
the Turtles Mania? Turtles Mania 1. I kind of made my decision.
The green cover where they're like on the beach.
Yeah. I would rather that one. I would love to get the silver one, which is a 1 in 100, I think. Oh no, 1 in 50. Yeah. I would like to get the silver one. The gold and 1 in 10. I'm not. Yeah. That's a car. That's like a $30,000 book. I'm not getting that one. But I would love to get the silver because you don't see those, and I think I can get that one for a good price if it turns up.
Yeah.
But I think I will settle for the green one because that one, But that's besides that book. That's the only one I'm after in the variant for number 3. Besides, you want to say?
Yeah, you're looking for that's the one with the sign, the white sign on it or whatever. It's an arrow.
Hope you have a day. Bye.
Bye. Go eat your food. Everybody's gonna start using my daughter as the subscribe to this.
Make sure you subscribe and you hit the like.
But yeah, that book's a $5,000 book now, man, at a 9.8.
I probably that would probably be one I sold because I think you could sell that and possibly get another one cheaper. And maybe you got good luck of all people who that.
I bought that book years ago.
And press it clean and get a 9.8.
I bought that book years ago, and I have probably $120 into that book.
You can't lose,
with
man.
Buying, pressing, cleaning, grading.
I sell that.
Yeah.
You know, but should I wait? I'm thinking should I wait for an announcement?
I know, right?
Because that's when things really get crazy.
But it's not hurting you to hold it.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. It's not hurting me to hold it, even if
it's as long as it ain't going down, it ain't hurting.
But the funny thing is, it can go down 50%, and I'm still good because I don't have that much invested in it.
Yeah, you still up.
Yeah, so that's why I'm kind of like
about 20 years of being up still.
Yeah, so it's like but I'm just it's getting hard, man, to make these decisions.
I know what you mean. I feel the same way. Like I can get my Fantastic 4-5. I could sell my Jordan card and get $4,000 right now. I had one more. I had the Kobe card to it. I got $6,000. I can get me a nice copy 3.0 or so of a Fantastic 4-5. That's my Grail book that crept up.
Hey, I know somebody I know a guy who collects cards and comics. I can give you his info on IG. So that not to saying to do it, just if you like, like because he does both. That's the one who did the Jordan. He had the Jordan rookie, but he also raffles off comics. He goes back and forth, so he collects both.
I saw one guy that was doing it, but I haven't seen him in a while. He do some comics, but he did some cards. Then he would doing a little more cards, and I think he went all the way back over to the card side.
Hey guys, I gotta jump off, man. My daughter needs to use the computer for something. So.
All right, Big Remo.
All right, man. It was good hanging with you guys, man.
All right.
Thanks for showing up.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Thanks, Sean.
All right.
All right.
You ready for Monday?
I'm ready. I'll be ready.
I gotta get ready. I'm chopping shit to you.
I'm not ready, but I think it'll be easier to do this Monday than last Monday was.
Hey, man, you cut John Lynch, man. You on my shit.
I was glad. I didn't want to. I didn't want to, but I was like, I was looking through the list, and I'm like, and I know he's on there, and I was looking through the list, and I was like,
hey, man, when you go and look at stats and don't look at the player, that's how you got to do it.
Yeah, and that's what I was looking at. I didn't care who it was. I was looking at.
Don't care who it is. Just look at the numbers.
And I was like, wait a minute, man. There's guys they have that now. You know what I mean? Like, there's guys that have those stats right now, and I'm like, I
always got to throw that X factor in. Guys that change the game just because they could kill you if they hit you.
Yeah, exactly.
Ronnie Lott, Steve Atwater, John Lynch.
Exactly.
You got to know where they at because they're gonna blow you up.
What position is safety?
Safety.
Yeah. But even like Jay said, though, like Steve Atwater didn't have that great of stats.
No, but everybody knew who he was and where you better know where he's at.
He was a force, though. So, all right, you guys. All right. It was good. Thanks for having me, Sean. All right, Steve.
All right, man.
All right, guys. Yeah, man, I got a bunch of cards. I've been going through them. I'm talking for 2 weeks now, man. I've been on this. Hey, man.
Well, and we got the cards so too, Steve. I don't know if you saw it. The PSA tendencies. Look at that. Look at this. Yeah, we got to show what Sith Lorley does. Like, well, he has us all on called PSA tendencies, and I kept telling him, I said, dude, what rabbit hole are you getting me down now? Because
I know, man.
I said
it's a rabbit hole, it's some bad.
Because I played sports, I collected cards before comics.
Me too. I collected comics probably before sports because I couldn't afford.
Yeah, well, yeah. When you think about it,
comics were cheaper, but in cards were in packs were like $1 or $2, man, and I could get a comic for 50 cents.
Yeah.
I got a lot of my cards from going to the games at Shea Stadium. And I would buy baseball card packs of Mets cards and then even miscellaneous cards. So, yeah, card collection started at there. And then we used to go to MSG for some basketball games, and I would buy the new Nick pack of cards and stuff like that. So,
the best Mets player, and this is only because I like his contract, Bobby Bonilla. I love it. I said that brother got his money.
It was Bobby Bo.
Bobby Bo. I said this dude gonna be getting paid. His last paycheck, his last year of his paycheck. Guess what? His last year of his paycheck is. His last year of his paycheck is, and I'm going to be showing this on PSA Tendency. Is going to be the last year. This guy, Tatis. That's
God,
when Bobby.
Really?
Yes.
Tatis just signed that long contract. Oh,
Yes, Bobby Bonilla is getting paid till 2030 something, $1 million a year.
Hey man, the smartest guy ever. Every year they gotta pay him.
His agent that got him that deal.
Yeah.
Those two were the smartest men ever, and he's just sitting back, living fat, knowing that when Bobby Bonilla Day comes,
no matter what
he
happens,
is paid.
After taxes, he's raking in $700,000.
But look, I told somebody this too. I said in those years up until he's paid off, if the Mets win a World Series, he gets a ring. Because he's on the payroll. He's on the payroll.
Yeah.
He's on the payroll.
That's crazy. Oh my God.
That's why I was like, dude, I said people don't realize
they would have to bring him in for the team post.
Team photo, and you have to be at the ring ceremony. And receiving his ring last, Bobby Bonilla.
Everyone's like, huh? Wait, was he in the front office? Wait, what?
He been placing.
And then he'd be like, wait, he made more than the relief pitcher.
One fucking day. One day.
Man, that gets crazy.
Every year it comes up on my phone, Bobby Bonilla Day.
It's like
1.1 million.
It's like a holiday. I'm reminded that this man is still being paid by the Mets. I'm like, God.
Hey, Pup, I was gonna run this by you when we got a chance to talk, but I think you should just keep going at the end of this month and just keep doing Black History Month through the next month and see how many people don't even catch on, and just keep doing it and keep doing it. And the people are like, damn, is it still Black History Month? We'll be like 3 months down the road. Why can't it be year round?
I'll admit this. It's a lot of work for them.
I know it is.
Getting all that information.
You could thin it out and spread it out a little bit if you had a lot more time.
I was like, man, it's like 2 days stuff. I gotta find 2 more people, and it's like I'm trying to find some that have like a little bit more history in terms of how much work they did and
just for the comic books it's tough, but you could.
I feel like I done nailed all the old school ones, and now I'm finding.
Now you gotta start getting the modern ones like Rob Guillory who did Chew and.
It's like, but their sample size is smaller compared to the older ones, so I don't have much to work with.
Yeah, I know it's a lot of work. You put something up every day. I check it out every day. I like to check it out though.
You had the most recent one you put up. When I saw it, I said, "That's my cousin." I said, "Oh, never mind." He looked just like my cousin. I said because it was a close-up picture, and I said, "What?" I was like, "Why Pup got a picture of my cousin?" Then I read. I said, "Oh." I said, "All right." I said, I was gonna send him a picture.
Hey, I got that picture from Image Comics, man. Yeah, man. But yeah, it's been fun, even if it's like a lot of work. Because most of the time when I type them out, all that info, it's like when I'm on break at work. So I just, start typing up my long ass essay or whatever. I feel like I'm back in school doing these research projects on these Black comic creators, man. So it's fun and stressful at the same time.
Every year.
Yeah. Like this is the first time I've done something like this. Even though I've done it before with my wrestling posts, like when I just talk about the pay-per-view or the match, I go into detail on it, and that's a lot of fun. Whereas this one is I actually got to do research.
This work.
Yeah, this one I got to do research. Whereas wrestling, I could just go based off of what I watched and just throw in a little explanation. This one I gotta put in some work, like research and go to websites. I was even citing it like a college report, putting the sources and all that stuff. And then I was like, man, fuck that shit. This ain't college, man.
Yeah, man. I know it's a lot of work. Damn sure.
That's funny. And I have to shout out my daughter. My daughter gave me a sticker.
Oh, nice.
You can't really see it. It's a little lion.
Nice.
She told me to wear a sticker.
I said, all right, I got it.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it's I like that you were doing that stuff with the Black history, Black creators stuff. So it's a lot of people don't realize, that's why actually I've stepped my game up of getting like books that with African American characters or females.
Oh yeah,
or whatever,
and tomorrow is the last day of the sale for Stranger Comics, 20% off. So I might go back in there and see what I can scoop up.
I'm trying to stay. I gotta stay away. Stranger, he gonna be on the auction tonight with Jay Bliss.
Yeah.
And then he got that 9.8 first appearance of Niobe, like triple sign.
I'm like, he be sending me messages. I love the IG live stream, but man, I was like, you trying to tempt me to buy, and I'm like, oh.
He sent me messages all the time, and I was like, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
like I'll pop in, I'll watch a couple of minutes, and then I'll just quietly leave. Yeah, thanks, Jeff. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, definitely. I know it's a lot of work, man.
I know I have one prepared for today, along with my cosplayer of the day.
Yeah, you've been putting up them fire cosplay pictures too, a bunch of them. I was like, damn, I hope we're gonna meet them when we go to the con show.
Man, shout out to Kid Collector and Joy Does Comics. They're selling books on IG.
Now I looked these cards up, and I know they're not really worth anything. These Michael Jordan cards. I think this was '93, like the retirement cards or something like that, when supposedly he first retired. They're not really worth much, but they're pretty nice. Yeah, this still pretty cool. Then I have this Upper Deck 92, 93. That's about the extent of my Jordan collection of cards right there.
Yeah, Jordan was not your favorite. If you would have been a Bulls fan, you'd be rich.
If I was a Bulls fan, I would have every Jordan card known to mankind.
And you'd have Pippen, and you'd have Rodman, you'd had all those guys. All their cards are worth.
And you know what I did?
Scottie Pippen's rookie card's undervalued too.
Undervalued, and and you know what? He's the main reason that Jordan's where he is. He needed him, man.
Yeah.
I tortured myself early in the week, and the game, I saw it pop up on YouTube, and I just watched it. The Game 5 Knicks Bulls Charles Smith game.
Yeah, man. He couldn't get that damn shot off more. He's 10 foot tall. Come on, man, dunk that shit.
But I knew I just wanted to watch the game because it's an old school game. And the NBA on NBC is just nostalgic as fuck. Every time I hear that intro and the song, I just catch all the feelings, like this is when basketball was great.
That's when Bob Costas was doing it.
Bob Costas, Marv Albert.
Yeah.
Hey, but it's got that dunk of Stark's dunk, right?
That was game 2. That dunk didn't mean shit. You know that, man.
I've been repeating your story for a while. I didn't know what game it was.
You know what dunk means? Something I don't even know if it was in the playoffs. When Scottie Pippen dunked on freaking Patrick Ewing and told Spike Lee, "Yo, down."
I think that was that 94 playoffs.
Ewing was trying to get up quick and he couldn't get up.
He was so mad he couldn't get up fast enough.
I'll say this: Ewing was abused by Jordan and Pippen on dunking, man. Like Jordan got him twice, Pippen got him twice. I was like,
this is bad.
But I'll give Ewing credit, man. He ain't gonna just let you dunk easy. He gonna defend it. That's your job, defend it.
Yeah,
most guys was just they would just move out the way and
get out the way. Like, I ain't getting the poster.
No. Well, back in the day, they didn't worry about no poster. We didn't want a poster. I'm about to, this is back when we were about to fire you, or you gonna make it, or one of the something gonna happen. It ain't gonna be that, I ain't just let you get a poster. He had to earn it on Patrick Ewing because Patrick Ewing did hit him. But
Puff, they showed when Lambeer hacked Larry Bird out in the air and flipped him on his head.
Yeah,
he didn't even leave the ground. He just said, "Go!" And Bird still had the ball, and the officials are talking, and Bird leans over to the officials and fires that ball, hit Lambier right in the head with that shit hard as he could. Boom! I said, man, they would be kicked out of the game for 2 weeks if that happened.
Yeah,
nowadays.
half the season might be
gone.
Yeah.
Bird's out of here.
The hatred was strong for them Pistons, bro.
Them Pistons were
because
bad.
they like this is the thing. I don't like the Pistons. Not that Pistons. Reason being was they reminded me of people who couldn't play basketball, but their mission was, since we can't play, we're gonna hurt you, so you can't. You know, we're not skilled enough.
Playing, you can't.
It was a mental thing.
Yeah.
It was
like
they knew Jordan was superior to athletically to them, so they're like, all right, we're gonna mess with him, and we're gonna make sure nobody else get open to score. And once they did that, they shut the whole team down mentally.
And it's good that they did do that, because Jordan even said, I'm happy they did it because I got with a trainer, and then I put on how many pounds of muscle.
Yeah, I think 10 to 20 pounds of muscle, and he made the whole team not go on vacation and work out. That's when they flipped it. It was after that, because
that's the reason why the Knicks lost so many times against the Bulls, because we tried to play that same mentality that Detroit did with Chicago, but it didn't work because Chicago already knew that shit. They were like, "Oh, you can't beat us up like Pistons did." We had to learn from what the Pistons did and grow.
Get them out of their game too, because Pippen used to get real mad at first, and then he learned, "Hey man, this is just a ploy. They're just trying to get under my skin so I don't."
I'm not focused. Yep.
Get my focus and get me out of my game, and that they changed everything, man.
I like the Knicks needed a different game plan, to beat the Bulls. They're not going to beat them with that hard-nosed defense that Detroit used to get them.
And that's what certain players that you can, and I can name a few of them. Certain players learn from Jordan, i.e. LeBron, Dwayne Wade, about off-season workouts, spending money, real money on their body and food on the off season and preparing for the season. They still had their vacations, and they still had their fun. But guess what? They were working out every day, prepared. And that's just two of the players I can name off the top of my head. But they saw what Jordan did in that team. That like I need to be, in shape. I can't be like, I love Shaq when he was in shape, but I can't be like Shaq and just be like, look, I'm big and I'm just gonna do it. But because eventually. Can't keep eating cheeseburgers and donuts all day, without working out.
Yeah, they had a thing on Kobe, and I think he was hanging out with, I want to say T-Mac. And he said, what are you going to do? He said, oh, man, I'm probably just going to go up and go to bed. And he goes, oh, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. And he said he went down to the gym, and Kobe was working out hard. Not just no bullshit. He said he was working out hard. And he said when he seen that, he went his ass right in there and said, I see the game now. You trying to outwork me. I can't let that happen.
There's a player. I don't know if he played for the Lakers or he was on an all-star team. I don't know what I remember it was, but they said, man, I'm going to make a mission. I know Kobe go to the gym at this. I'm going early, an hour earlier. He said he got there early. He started getting ready. He going at minister. Kobe already there. Been there for an hour. And he like, I thought you normally come. He's like, he just smiled at him.
Yeah, that's funny shit, man. That's the kind of shit I like to hear, the behind the scenes shit you never would hear. Man.
Oh, did you hear about the behind the scenes things about what was the Jordan movie?
The Last Dance?
No, the cartoon movie with the Looney Tunes.
Space Jam?
Space Jam. Did you hear the stories about Space Jam? So Jordan works out normally on off season,
I did hear this.
He made it was a Universal build a indoor gym, and every day they had, because it was in LA. Every day they had all kind of basketball stars, celebrities.
Yeah, pickup games.
And it wasn't all right. It was real, almost like real games.
All pros and ex-pros.
All pros, ex-pros, and celebrities who can ball. Like ball. Because Bill Bellamy tells a story about it.
Duncan the other day on a TikTok. Man, he did a freaking, I'm talking, he was like, his feet were 48 inches off the ground. And he slammed that shit with his damn armpit.
Yeah, so
And
like
he's a
Bill,
goddamn football player.
you know, what's so funny. Bill Bellamy tells a story about it. If you follow him on live, I asked him to tell that story again. But he told a story about him getting invited to play. You know, he said, "Hey man, I'm going to play with." I forgot who the other basketball player was invited him. So, oh yeah. So he go there. He thinking just gonna be like, you know, not too rough. He said, "Shit, they were playing real." He said, "So I had to get." He's like, "I had to get really in my game." He said,
Bill Bellamy's funny as hell.
He said, I couldn't just clown around with these, but I had to really play. He said, I'm playing again. You Jordan on one side, you got Charles Barkley, you got a freaking all these certain players, like Patrick Ewing. We all play. And he said, man, I'm playing against these dudes, and they really like they playing for the championship right now.
Yeah, they don't have that non-competitive.
Dude, it was crazy. But that was in the contract that he had with Space Jam, like the Universal doing Space Jam, that they had to do a gym.
Because he was missing his workouts.
Yeah, in a gym, workout and everything in there. And anytime they took a break or cut, he went straight to the gym, and he had open court.
They should have brought in Prince and the Revolution to fight.
I seen him. If you don't believe me, challenge him. Challenge him to a game. I dare you. And make sure your people are there to see what's going to happen.
Oh, my God.
Hey, bro. Yeah. And you know what? They got Mickey Free. Mickey Free did an interview recently and he confirmed everything. You seen the interview? That was hilarious.
The funniest part of that skit, they like, yo, I heard Shalimar got a new bitch in the group. That bitch hot.
Mickey Free. And Mickey Free was married at the time, I think. I think he was married. He was talking about telling the story how it was true. And he's like, I just like to, this is how I express myself. I just like to dress like that. But I was messing with bad bitches. He was talking about. He's like, he was just, I guess, metrosexual or what you want to call it. I don't know what the new term of it now is, but man, but Mickey Free said all that was true. He said all we came out there was with the clothes we went to the club with. He said, so was the shirt had ruffles? He said it could have been. That was the style back then. He said,
I remember when that episode aired, I didn't want to believe it, but Rick James confirmed it on the extras on the DVD.
Rick James confirmed it, and then Mickey Free confirmed it a few years ago, and Eddie Murphy recently just confirmed it too.
And then Prince never talked about it, but he took that picture of Dave Chappelle holding pancakes and used it as a single album cover.
Yeah, and Mickey Free confirmed the last part of the story, which he didn't think was true. He said, Mickey, so was that whole story true? And he said, yeah. He said, what about the last part? He said, oh, like when we were done playing? He said, yeah. What y'all do if y'all were done playing? He said, we ate some pancakes. It was like, what? Some pancakes? And you got to realize it. They went to the club. It probably was morning time after they played the game.
Oh, man.
Well, I love that. That was probably one of my favorite shows from Dave Chappelle.
I remember when that first aired, I didn't think it was as good as the Rick James one. But the more I watched it, the more I loved it. And then when I started hearing all the confirmations from Rick James and then Mickey Free, I was like, that's really bald on the ass. Computer blue. Shoot the J.
Shoot the J. Shoot it, J. I got it. I got the ray. He said he was crossing people up like Allen Iverson. Snatching rebounds like Charles Barkley.
Like, why don't you go purify yourselves in the waters of Lake Minnetonka?
Good. And then he said, he's like, good hustle. He said, I'm not on your team. Slapped the other teammate butt.
They calling all these fruity pics and stuff.
He said, hi, you can't have somebody setting a pic with their hands in the front coming right behind you.
God almighty.
Dude, I know the whole skit, bro. I watched this. It's probably it's funnier than the Rick James episode. The only thing that makes Rick James really funny is when Rick James confirms all the stuff. Live, like right after. And he's like, yeah. Charlie Murphy kicked me in my chest. He must be taking karate with the little kids.
I wouldn't go over there and stomp on somebody's couch, man. What do you think I am, man?
Yeah, I remember some people.
That white couch.
Fuck your couch. It's a good thing. It's a good thing that show did only last 2 seasons.
You couldn't do that show now.
I felt like if it kept going, sooner or later it would have got stale like everything else do.
It would have got watered down too.
It would have got watered down. So I always cherish that we got 2 seasons because even the lost episodes, the one they released later, wasn't as strong as the 2 seasons.
Yeah. Those 2 seasons were like, he started the first episode. He was like, I don't know, I might get canceled. He said, I might get canceled after this one.
Yeah, the first one, I'm surprised, man.
He said, black white supremacist. I was like, huh?
Yeah, that shit was funny as hell, man.
And his name was Clayton Bigsby. I was like, so now I'm like, man, if I ever meet a guy named Clayton, it's like, oh my God. Dude, it was just, they should tell. He was on a different level, man. During those seasons, man. Oh,
I remember when Tiger Woods finally became black.
Yeah.
Long fried rice, hello fried chicken.
We're in the black delegation. So like Tiger Woods.
Black delegation he won an M&M for them taking.
He shake the hand and then he said, "Oh, we request M&M." He said, "Hold on a damn minute. Hold on, man. You're not going for that."
Yeah. Tell you what, we keep M&M. We get OJ Condoleezza Rice.
No. We get.
We
got OJ Simpson back.
And then the Condoleezza Rice was an additional prize.
You're like, everybody's confused.
Condoleezza Rice in.
Because when I saw that episode, he said Colin Powell, and I said, wait, Colin Powell ain't even halfway. I was like, he ain't even. When I first saw it, they said what I thought. I was like, all right, I thought he wasn't even. I thought he had he's just light skinned. Trying to sneak Colin Powell on the list, bro. I said that. I wish they would have did another race draft during that season, just like round 2, go like, all right, round 2.
but the Asians got the hell of a deal.
Oh yeah, they got like 7 members of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh man, how they take the Wu from us, man?
They were talking about on NBA. I think it was NBA Live yesterday. They were talking about Devin Booker was playing against Zach LaVine, and they said, "Damn, it's the battle of the light-skinned brothers." Because Devin Booker's goddamn light skin as hell, so is Zach LaVine.
Well, they got a good video of Devin Booker. He was playing pickup basketball, and he played pickup basketball in the gym, and then Joakim Noah was on the other team. Joakim Noah told him to go double team Kevin Booker, and Kevin Booker like, bro, really? Like, who double teams on open court? And I had to agree with him. Like, who does double team in open court? I was like, really? I said, the dude can't guard me. You better get somebody else to guard me. I was like, this is not. We're not playing in a real game.
No.
He was mad, dude. He was mad. Joking.
That's another rookie card I've been looking at hard. Devin Booker.
Oh yeah, Devin Booker. Yeah,
good man.
Devin Booker, the Spider, Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell. That's another one. They actually have the best record in the West.
They have the best record right now, the Jazz, man. I know.
And his rookie card hadn't jumped up like other people's, and I'm like,
hey, when you go on that app, you're going to see that you see the guys when they're playing good, they creep up, and you'll see them pop up. You're going to like that app. I can't wait till you check that app.
I'm going to get hooked. That's why I had to pull it up right now. I'll be like they were just looking at it.
You're going to see a card and go, damn, I think I got that. You just like me. I'm going through fucking boxes. Oh, there it is. It ain't a goddamn 10. It's a 9 or 8.
I got so many cards at my parents' house, and I was like, I said, Mom, I'm gonna go upstairs and look. She says, no, you can't go upstairs. It's dirty up there. I said, I want to get my cards.
I don't care what I got to go through to get them.
I said, I gotta get my cards. I know they got it expensive up there.
Yeah, you don't want her to throw them out, clean up, and go, oh, these
No. I told her already, not because she saw some of them and she said, "Oh, I remember you had these." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Don't throw them out. Get them. If you get them, give them to me." I said, "I want to get. I want to get these."
I remember a guy telling a story about he collected one of the comic book guys told us that this guy collected 2 copies of every book he got. You know, he'd buy one to read and one he just put up. And he was collecting early 60s is when he started, 1960. So he had, you know, he had everything, man. All the freaking, he had Hulk 1, 2, and all that. And then he called his mom one day and asked her about his comics. And she said, you need to come get these. He goes, what do you mean come get them? He goes, well, come get the rest of them. I've thrown half away. She threw half of his comics away. They were Hulk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They were Spider-Man. Anything from this 1960 on, she threw half of them away. And I don't know if she threw away the reader copy or the freaking one he put up and was in pristine condition. Oh, man.
Wow. And you know what? There's so many stories like that.
Yeah.
It's true,
Is
man.
it a story about people throwing them away or people saying, hey, you want these? And somebody goes, yeah. Like, what do you want for them? Give me $5. And you're like, okay, all right. And then they come back and they got Hulk 181s and all these other, like, you know.
Oh, I'm glad you said that, Who that. Look at this book. It's right here, so. And I've already showed it to.
Okay.
This is Funk Ralph 181. I mean 129 that he got for $4 at a garage sale. $4 at the flea market, I mean, is what he said. And it was looking dirty and it got pressed and clean. I said, damn, it looks like it might come back higher than a 2 or 3. Got him a 4 or 5, and he is ecstatic, man. He's already put it on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
But his other books haven't come back, so I'm going to send it to him as soon as his other ones come back.
I'm waiting on my magazines. I have 11 TMNT books at CGC. And, you know, the magazine's taking about 40 to 60 days, depending on the time, you know.
Yeah, you heard Jeff. They haven't got my Vampy 3 back.
It's going to take some
got
time.
One book there. He wants that shit so bad.
Yeah, I mean.
And he told me, the guy called and said, your books are done. He thought his Vampy book was done. He was like, we got to leave right now, man. I got to go get my Vampy 3.
When I saw Rob put, y'all still going, I was like, he's going to jump on. He's going to jump on.
Just got back. I've been hearing your story, and yeah, wow. So who wound up getting a bunch of books that were from the 60s that they threw out half of them?
It was one of the comic shop owners here. It was his buddy, one of his best friends, and he had, you know, he collected. He worked in I think he worked in the post office, and he would get his books, you know, every week and get 2 copies, and he would put one away and save one. And his mom called him and said, are you going to come get the rest of these books? He said, what do you mean the rest? She goes, I've thrown half of them away. I'm about to throw the other half away. And he came on. He said he said that he had to tell his best friend, you can't kill your mom. He goes, I'm not going to kill her, but I goddamn sure thought about it.
Well, Mom, how old are you now? It might be about time to think about a nursing home.
Yeah.
And he can say life insurance. That's what he gonna say. Hey, Mom, sign these life insurance policy. All my damn books back.
Yeah, man.
Throw Mama from the train.
Yeah, he said when he heard the rest, he goes, what do you mean the rest? He goes, I've thrown away half of them. Threw away Hulk 1, 2, 3.
I mean,
4,
but you got to
5.
think about it. Action 1 had 1 million copies printed, but only a handful of them now are still in existence.
It works the same way as those Marvel previews '95. That it was just disposable.
They threw them away. Yeah, they threw them away. People read them and then threw them away like a newspaper.
Yeah,
exactly. That's why those TMT 1 first prints are in there's not very many of them because kids got them. There was a comic book, I read it. Trash.
And then they didn't like them because it was black and white. It was black and white.
Yeah.
It's from the 80s. This is new shit. No one cares about new shit. I read it, I fold it, I throw it away. Wait a second. What?
Yeah, that's why I take my baseball cards and put them in boxes and put them up, and then you never know who got good in 2 or 3 years and you got to go back and look through them again. A common, like I had Lamar Jackson as a freaking common, and his card was worth $200 or $300. I got a grade. It was a gem mint.
That's TMNT Adventures 1. Who would have knew that book would have been from a $10 book to a $2,000?
Yeah, they were. I had it at the flea market, 2 or 3
That
of
is
them.
crazy. Like,
I'll tell you the reason why it makes sense in a 9.8, because that was literally a kid's book. And how many kids kept that in a 9.8 candidate?
Yeah.
1%? If 1%?
1%.
You know, so
like just said, I don't want to read this and just put it on the shelf.
Yeah.
It's like the same with those Sonic comics that came out around that time, you know, with the Archie comics. Those early Sonic comics are hard to get in top tier condition.
Put something in a child's hands and it will not be in like day of release condition anymore.
Yeah, man. My Star Wars characters didn't even make it home. I done ripped them out the package in the car.
If you want to know what happens to a comic giving it to a kid, I bought one for my daughter. I should show it, but like it was probably 9.294 when I bought it from the shop. As soon as she got it, she turned into a 7.0 quick. Quick, and then it just kept going down after that. Like literally, what she got in her hand, 7.0 now. Then now it's like probably a 5. It's a brand new comic. I literally wanted to get it graded just to get it back, and then give it to her, like say, hey, this is something that I gave you to read when you were a kid. It was brand new when you got it, and this is what happened within 5 minutes.
This is how dangerous your hands are.
I have only 2 Sonic comics, and they both not in good shape. Like one is missing part of the cover. The other one, the book is damn near about to slip out of the sleeve. Because I read them so much, because, Sonic was huge when it first came out. So, of course, us kids going to, take those Sonic comics and read them all the time. But I still got them.
I have to wonder how this got eaten up so bad from, like, day one of release all the way up until today, right now. How did it get so, like, rat-eaten? And I mean, we realize subscription creeps, but what happens to a book over time to get it to look like that? Put it in a child's hands. One day.
They can do that shit in about an hour.
Yep.
Yeah.
They'll be chewing on it, looking at stuff, chewing on watching cartoons.
Like you're not supposed to chew on it. You're supposed to read it.
You think it was a rat and it was your kid. The rat got the book.
They'll do like this. Like they'll do like this. They'll get it. It'll be like this, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, that's cool. I like this." And you're like, "You literally folded it in half." And then they're like turning the pages like this, and you're like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, we get our comic books, we read them. I'd roll mine up and put it in my back pocket. That's the first day I got it. It's in my back pocket. I didn't have nowhere to carry it. I didn't have no damn. We were.
Now why would this dude call the cops on somebody going through a dumpster of books you just dumped it?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's the waste of the cops' the resources, because once you throw it away, it's not your property anymore.
Exactly.
Why do you think homeless people dumpster dive by grocery stores? Yeah.
Yeah, I live in Miami. If you want a dumpster dive and a cop starts coming up to you, just start coughing and they'll go, "No, we're good."
Yep.
All of them will do that. Can I help you?
I was going to the doctor.
And then you pull out these nice. Have a good day. And then you pull out all these nice comics, man. That's crazy, man.
Sorry, they're calling the cops. That's freaking people are insane.
Hey, man, Rob, I was talking to I think it was Hialeah. Caroline calls me at texts me at 11:30 at night. She goes,
"Oh, that's early."
She goes, "Stone Cold, what do you think about getting these Kobe Bryant cards? I got all these." She sent me all these pictures. I'm like, I would get them graded. You got good cards. She has 7 different Kobe rookies.
She showed those cards during the Comic Books NYC. Show your collection or whatever your collectibles.
Yeah.
And I saw all those Kobe cards she had. She had like a whole page.
And what I got to get back a hold of her because a new grading company opened up and it's in Tennessee. I'm like, well, it's right by you. You might can go down there and get you some cards graded now. So she was wondering where to get them graded. I said, man, it's worse than CGC right now. The backup at PCA.
Well, right now she has up on eBay because all right. Y'all have watched WandaVision this week, right?
I haven't
Yeah.
watched it, but yeah, I don't care. So go ahead.
All right,
You say
so
anything.
not to spoil too much or anything, but something happens in a post-credit scene, and it made a $5 book worth like $120 something. So she laughed her ass
It
off.
made a dollar book. It was a dollar book.
And that day, Friday, that went from like $5 to like $72 sold.
Yes,
$120 sold.
that's the book. I saw it. I saw someone posting it.
She went to her local, what is it, Second and Charles or Books and Books. She found a set of 43 or 42 through 45. She put it up for starting for $1. She paid $12 for it. It's now up to like $80. It'll probably go for about 120 or so. Somebody wound up selling a set for 200 just yesterday.
I know somebody who sold one for 145. Who's big on IG. He does the hunt with us. He sold his for 145.
You know what I say about that? Good. If some new collector that doesn't know any better, that there's a flood out there, let them pay the money.
Soon as I saw that post-credit scene, I went straight to my short box to say, I know I have this issue, and I pulled it out. As me and the Common Call was discussing on the group chat, hey, like, watch this book skyrocket after that first scene, post-credit scene.
I mean, just imagine, Rob, if they wanted to put in a scene, if you were the director and you said, and I was the actor, and you said, Steve, I want you reading X-Men 28, just whatever. And that's the book that the closing credits goes on. Well, me reading that book, that shit will skyrocket by just that. And Elon Musk, all he has to do is tweet something, and a stock goes through the roof. It's crazy, man.
All the celebrities. I think didn't somebody do that with penny stocks? Not to it was 50 Cent. I mean, 50 Cent did it with a penny stock. He said, I bought all this penny stock, and all of a sudden the penny stock went flying up. And he was like, thanks guys, I made a few million of this penny stock.
Yeah. Hey, penny stocks, because you buy so many of them, and all it got to do is, if it goes to 2 pennies, you're a nickel, you're rich.
I think it went to a few dollars, if I remember correctly.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that's why he made a few million, because he bought like $1 million in penny stocks, and that just tells you,
and
the rest is history.
The power of social media.
Yeah, 50 Cent jumped on the Wall Street bets. So when you started seeing GameStop initially start going through the roof, when it was around like $60, $80, he went, hey, this is kind of funny. I'm going to invest in stonks. And yeah, little bit by bit, $120, $320, $380, $400.
I think it went go to $450, Rob. Did it top out about $450, something like that?
Yeah, it was about $480. Now it's back around $40 or so.
Funny thing about GameStop is though, 52 weeks ago, the low was like $4.
Yeah,
that's not what it's worth.
Yep, and I was like, and at that time I was actually putting money in a little bit. All these stocks that were like that low, because it was, to me, $4 is too low for GameStop. $10, $20, I can see that's probably where it should be, but not 400. So that's one I missed out on, and I was like, man, if you would have bought just 100 shares, yeah, just do the math. 100 shares at $450. That'll tell you how much you would have had.
But the problem with this is that people wound up, instead of investing in it while it was on its way up to 400, they were investing at 400. These are like the people saying, hey, look, West Coast Avengers 45, I'll pay $120 for that shit. Well, that's going to be the last time it's going to ever be $120.
Ever.
West Coast Avengers 45 is this year's GameStop stock.
Hey Rob, they said that in 2012, if you put $1,000 in Bitcoin and you didn't touch it till this last couple weeks, this was probably 3 weeks ago now.
Yeah, it was 50.
You would have made $2.2 million.
$1,000 for a Bitcoin. Now it's back down to around 47, 48. I pay attention to that stuff for no apparent reason other than to go.
Me neither. I'm not never do it, but it always interests me that how.
I remember back in 2008, 2009, and we were joking about it. Yeah, I did actually have Bitcoin, but it was on a flash drive and I lost it way back in the day. So yeah, I probably had a few $1,000s in that. It's gone, but hey, that's what happens to us in life. You might wind up having something that you go, hey, well, I got this today, and this thing here's a piece of shit, and then all of a sudden one day, 20 years in the future, the next Donnie Cates makes an allusion about something in the book, and all of a sudden this worthless thing that I just picked up this week that I wound up flipping and ripping. Oh, what do you mean this is worth $1,000 now?
Yeah. Somebody I work with had a half a Bitcoin. He sold it when it got up to 14,000. And he's like, I don't know if it's gonna go any higher. So that's what he told me. And he's like, I sold it. So he ended up taking 7,000 out of the half of Bitcoin. And he's like, yeah, I'm kicking myself because, and 7,000 to 30,000 makes it's a lot of difference.
Hey, did you guys hear the story about the guy that has 7,000? He bought 7,000 in 2012, and he lost his password, and he only had 2 tries left to get his password. He has $250 million in Bitcoin, but he can't get it because he can't get in his computer to get the password.
I can't stand that sometimes when you put in the password and all of a sudden it says incorrect password. I'm like, I know I put in the right password. Why the fuck you giving me this incorrect password?
Yeah,
bullshit,
it does all the
man.
time to me. Hey, and I got it saved, right? I saved it when I did it so that, when you hit your email and your password just pops in and it says incorrect. And I have to type the same shit and then it works. Every time. It does it every time to me. I don't get it. So this guy has 2 tries left. I don't know, man. I'd be calling in the CIA or something, paying big money to get in that goddamn computer.
Y'all can take half of it, man. Just give me the other half.
You can have 100 million, man. I don't care what you guys do with it, man. Give me my part.
There could be a good hacker out there that could get through that.
Yeah, there's gotta be, man. He's gotta. I want to hear what happens to that story.
Just tell them I will give you like 10%, whatever it is. I will give you what it takes. Just get in there.
Yeah, because now it's going back down, and this guy's like, I can't get in my shit. It's going down. It's all that.
Elon Musk said Bitcoin's a little high, and then the very next day, because I looked at it at like 2:30 in the morning, I went, it's at 58 last night. It's around 51 now. I wake up in the morning, it's 45.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because like when even when the market closes, this is Bitcoin or all those digital currencies every second. They're just all over the place. Like all the other stocks, regular stocks might move a little bit, but the market's closed. Bitcoin and all those other digital currency are like insane.
I remember like 2 years ago when it was topping out around almost 20,000. It was reaching around 19, and that's when it just bottomed right the hell out, dropping to about 4 at its low. But right around at that time, the joke was, so what do you want? What do you mean, Johnny? You want Bitcoin for Christmas? What do you need with $17,000? $19,000 is a lot of money. I mean, how else am I going to afford? Oh, $9,000. That's not too bad.
Hey, there was one kid that bought the GameStop. This kid bought GameStop, and then he sold it, and I think he made $3,000. Man, he was talking serious trash on Instagram. Man, I made $3,000 blah 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 with my birthday money.
The other night on Billy, Economics and Comics, his show, his Final Order Cutoff. Now, I'm pretty sure he had COVID at this point, but on his show, a lot of people were just donating like $99.99, $99.99, and then the one guy goes, "Yeah, I invested in stonks." I'm like, yeah, the IRS is coming after your ass. But thanks for donating.
Crazy.
I
just know that the prices on this book.
What you gonna do with that book, Puff? What you gonna do with it, Puff?
Sell it. Well, a little late now.
Put it back in my box.
I'll be honest. I would have sold it, and then I would have bought it like a few weeks from now. It's back with $10.
Yep, because the hype of this part of the series will be over, and it'll go.
I think Agna Harkness has a longer term than White Vision.
I got this part of a lot. I bought this like on like a 70-issue West Coast Avengers lot for like $20.
Well, you could have paid for it 4 times if you sold it the peak.
Because honestly, I think Agna Harkness is going to play. I don't think she's going to get killed off because I think she's going to play a part in Doctor Strange too.
Oh yeah, they said that Heigel's going to be in the movie, And Agatha's always been the mentor to Wanda. Even in that last episode, it looked like she was trying to teach her little things.
She was trying to teach her the stuff she knows, but she was trying to learn what Scarlet Witch knows.
Which is nothing.
Which is nothing. She doesn't know anything. She's like she said, you don't know anything. You're just the Scarlet Witch. You're just so powerful. You don't even know.
You're using your magic just to create old TV shows and stuff. It seems like you're wasting your potential.
You're wasting your potential to make breakfast for dinner?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Because we all know she can say one word and say, that's it. No more mutants. Yep. And then, whoop, that's it. You're like,
bring them
you're a normal
here.
person.
I want to hear bring them here. Because
Yeah.
3 words, no more mutants. Well, they can't have no more because they don't exist to begin with. Bring them here. Because all she wants is to see her brother one more time. They've reiterated that over and over and over. Bring them here.
Fine.
I mean, there's one episode left. How are they tie up everything together other than to be continued in Doctor Strange 2?
yeah, that's all. Yeah. This episode
Yeah, we
has
know
to be
this.
close to an hour long. It has to be close to an hour long. And they
Can you
got a
imagine if
lot.
they do that though? If they say to be continued in Doctor Strange 2, that
I would
freaking
not doubt it.
Doctor
Everything's
Strange 2,
going to lead into something else.
Well, they'll say Agna Harkness will return in Doctor Strange 2. They'll say stuff like that. They're gonna say, watch, you're gonna be like, really? Yeah. I'm sorry. I mean, and then I can't wait for Doctor Strange 2 because it's Marvel's first horror movie. So that's gonna be very interesting. Yeah.
I'm interested in seeing Monica Rambeau. You know, with this next episode, she's gonna be in it, and then Captain Marvel 2. Like, I had no interest in seeing Captain Marvel 2 until they said she's gonna be in it, and I'm like, all right, now I'm gonna have to go see Captain Marvel 2 because Monica's in there, man. I love Monica, and the actress is fantastic. So I have to go
She's
see
basically
Captain
wearing her
Marvel.
Spectrum outfit right now in the show.
Yeah.
I just picked that up.
I just got this for $4. $4. This is everybody's saying, oh, I want to be the first to break something. All right, she has superpowers. We already figured that out. She's Spectrum in this movie. I mean, it's this comic right there. Number 1. They have different covers, different. They don't really have any graded copies on eBay or anything. So it's great if you already want to buy a graded one's hard. But everybody's jumping on the White Vision. This is the one you should be getting. You can still get this book for like $10, $15. You can just you can get paid. You're like, oh, I'll buy 3 copies. You just keep buying them. Because, I mean, I don't know when it's going to happen for people. I guess people got to hear the name Spectrum. But, I guess that's what, I guess they just want to wait to hear it. But it's going to happen. It's like my second or third series.
So $30 on eBay. I realized I didn't have this series because it came out in 2012-13, which is pretty much right around 2012, 13, 14 is when my life went to crap. So I didn't know that I didn't have these. Looked at my CLC, not there. Jumped onto eBay. It was right before this episode aired. $30 whole series. But what does that let you know about this series? So what other books are in this series that you should be looking at? This one.
Yep.
Anything with
that one has that one that's definitely a good one. But number 3 I think has a variant as well. I think it's the M&M variant. One of them has the M&M variant.
Yeah, I think that one's number 8 or 13. I can't remember which one, but this series is good. It's also
it's really, that one's actually a really good series. I read that series. That's why I had I don't know what the rest of mine are, but I had a number 1. I said, I think I had that one. I found a number 1 in my box. I can't find the rest of them. Because
I enjoyed that series despite Greg Land's art. But I did enjoy that series.
And the other one to get is the other one I kind of thought about getting is the first appearance of the Crew. It's with Black Panther, Storm, Monica Rambeau, and Luke Cage. That's the when they team up to be the Crew. That's in Black Panther. Black Panther 6.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I got this for $30.
Dang, blow them up. Do I got that one? I think I do got that one.
It came out in 2016. But that's the first time they appear as a group in the crew as a crew.
Man, you got me having to look through my books real quick. I know right where my Black Panther is.
Because I'm a fan of Black Panther and all these, all that stuff, and I said, oh man, but you know what you want to? I'll tell you one even better than that, because that's their first appearance as the crew in the comic. I'm gonna show you this is their first cover appearance, which is the next issue. And this is a 1 in 25 variant.
I got the one you were saying for sure.
Yeah, 1 in 25 variant. Yep, that's a good one. Yeah.
I don't think I have that.
Yeah, the 1 in 25 I really like the number 7.
Which series is this?
Which is the 1 in 25? Who that?
It's number 7, issue 7 of the series.
Nice.
Yeah, that's an awesome color. I got it for half price. My shop has some variants, like ratio variants, for 50% off, and I think they had it priced for $12, so I got it for $6 for 1 in 25 variant for first cover and second appearance of the crew. So. I'm getting all these little things like, not to say I'm going to get, that's what I speculating happening. I'd rather get them now while they're super cheap and then I don't have a white vision incident like, people are doing, Yeah, especially of characters I collect anyway. I collect African-American characters and I would be teed off if it's something I knew was like a couple dollars turned into,
What was it that D-Run said about this? Keep vision non-red, non-white on last night's show.
Yeah, you said keep vision non-white.
I think you was showing that Lois Lane one. I was like, yeah, Lois becomes black. That's another, like you said yesterday, that's a hard book to find, man.
Because when I saw somebody do a claim sale and had it on there, and I know I'd have to look at the picture to see exactly what I got it for, but I got it for relatively cheap, and I even asked the guy for a little discount. Because I'm like, oh man, you got it priced. Let me get like $10 off.
In the last 2 years, I have not seen that book in person for like $200, even in like mid to lower grades.
Yeah, mine's probably about a mid grade because it's like a little chip missing. And if you had that chip missing, that sucker would be a lot higher. But it's probably about a 5. It's probably about a 5 just because of that little chip.
Mine's like that with where is it? Brother Voodoo, because it definitely looks like a rat. Took a tiny little bite out of the bottom corner. It's like nice condition with their except right here. It does look like a little tiny rat took like a chunk out of it. Otherwise,
yeah.
I'm glad I paid like about almost $60 for it. And there's that other little rat. Nom. But yeah, I invested in these things.
I'm watching.
Yeah, this is say a little chip at the bottom.
Yeah.
I'm just happy it didn't, it's not nowhere else. But besides that, for this all black cover,
I always thought it should have said, "I am curiously black."
I'm curious, black.
I think they just threw in curious because I think that what they really wanted to put is "I am black." But they threw in curious. I said, we can't just put "I'm black," man. This ain't gonna sell. Like, well, put curious on it. Put curious on it.
And now you can make a whole bunch of jokes about that.
Yeah, it was a guy on Instagram. He was selling books. He said, "This is my Black History Month sale." It was, I don't even care telling it, Premier Comics, and he was doing his Black History sale. That's how he kind of like celebrating Black History. He was going to have a lot of African American characters, blah blah blah. And I ended up getting that book for under $50. I can't remember because I see the price and he has a slash on it, so it was under $50. I got for that book. But yeah, it was like all African American characters, female, male, doesn't matter. And he was doing that, and I got the Vixen from him as well. I got a high grade of the first Vixen for $20. Yeah, it's like he said about an 8 to 8.5, and I was like, I'll take that, man, because people don't know the history. Vixen is the first female African American on the Justice League.
Yeah. Her first appearance was a Superman. Well, Action Comics.
Yeah, it's like Action 542 or something.
Yeah, I think it's 541 or 543. One of them, but it's still an undervalued book.
Yeah, it's this one. I sold the low grade copy and I picked up the high grade one. Yes, Action 521.
You still need one.
And she's on the cover, so. Yeah, I sold that one, and then when I bought the other one.
Nice.
Yeah,
And I sold that one for $10 more than I bought the other one.
Even mid grade, that first Vixen is like $30.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm not paying $30 for something that's 5.5.
And I forgot they hinted on that she might be coming on HBO Max at doing something.
They were planning on doing just like those little short special animated things that they were releasing to the internet. They're going to be doing longer versions of that, kind of like what they were doing with the Harley Quinn TV show.
Yeah, so I said, let me start getting these characters before all of a sudden people realize, oh, DC got some good characters too.
That's the one reason why I initially watched the CW shows, because most of the time DC just do Batman and Superman movies. Like, they don't really focus on most of their other properties, and they got so many characters. So I wanted to watch the CW because they were introducing characters that you wouldn't see in the movies. You know, like, I was excited for
You're not going to be
Legends of
watching
Tomorrow.
Batman to see Dr. Fate.
Yeah, I was excited to watch Legends of Tomorrow, and then that series kind of deteriorate from each season on. And then that damn teddy bear defeating the main villain. I was done with the series.
Oh, it's a comedy now. It's fun. It's like a 1950s cheesy, send up campy.
I didn't mind some of the comedy, but when you use a teddy bear to defeat a big time villain or a serious villain, then it kind of took me out of it for a bit. I just couldn't watch.
Ghostbusters? Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Hey, Stay Puft is iconic. Why do you think my name is Stay Puft, bro? It's better than that freaking bear in Legends of Tomorrow, man. Bebo or whatever the hell that was.
They were trying to go after the
Stay Puft is a freaking huge monster, bro. Come on, man.
If you make something tiny, cute, and furry, 150 feet tall, it's going to be scary. And that's all that they were trying to accomplish.
And Stay Puft will kick its ass.
Holy shit. A small plane just landed about 3 miles from where I live on the road.
Wow.
Welcome to Florida.
Hope
What,
nobody's
landed a
hurt.
plane?
Yeah, a small plane just landed on Chrome Avenue about 3 miles from where I live.
Damn. It just landed. It ain't crashed, right?
Oh, it didn't say that it's causing any backups on traffic, so I guess it's okay.
This feels like the first time I went over 3 hours in a long time, because the last couple of weeks it's been short.
Well, the more people, the faster it goes because everyone has.
Yeah,
something.
and everyone rotates in and out too, man.
Last time I was on with Puff, it was like 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah,
and he was like, "Man, this is the longest we ever went."
Yeah, it's been like for a while. It's like I have a couple of short shows, then you get one show that's long. Then the next show is short because not too many people show up.
Yeah, because last week I was working. I had to work night Saturday, so I saw the email and I went back to sleep. I was like, I wish I could. I was like, I got to work tonight, but like I'm off this weekend.
That's like Robert G's show comes on so late. I put it on and I'm laying in the bed. The next thing you know, man, I wake up and I'm.
That happened to me last night. I don't even know what I was watching on YouTube. I don't remember because my phone died. My phone died, and I woke up, and I was like, why is my phone not on? So what's going on? So I put it, I said, wait, is this dead? it died, and then it made me do an update when I recharged it. So I had to wait like an hour for my phone to get back. I was just like, oh my, so what was I watching last night? I don't even remember. It was like, phone next to me dead.
You were so tired from winning the title, man.
Yeah, I probably was. I won the title, and I was like, well, as my reign for 2 weeks, because not gonna last longer than 2 weeks. You know what? So funny about winning the hunt. Me and Annie, Tony, we were talking about it off stage. Me, Tony, and maybe Dustin too. None of us have kept that title more than one. You know, we won it and then we lost immediately. Like we've out of us three, I think none of us have kept it longer than one. You know, that one turn. So it was like kind of funny. It was like, I won it, but I know I'm gonna.
I won the title and didn't even show up the next episode to defend it because I was knocked out. I forgot.
You won it, didn't defend it. Hialeah won it, didn't defend it. 90 won it. I said, what's up with these guys from Florida when the title don't show up?
We're flakes.
Oh my god! But you know what's funny? Tony always does something well with that when y'all don't show up. Because when Hialeah didn't show up, all of a sudden I didn't know he didn't show up until Tony played the video. He played the video with Rey Mysterio getting jumped. I was like, oh, so he's not gonna be here. He took Rey Mysterio, threw him into an 18-wheeler and all kind of. I was like,
that's
well,
that long dart, man. That's that long dart, man. When Nash threw him in the.
I said, well, I guess he's done.
Yeah, man. Like I forgot all about the hunt. I fell asleep when I woke up the next day. I was like, oh shit, I ain't defend my title. And I knew I lost the belt, man. I forgot who was the champion, but I came on the next time to try and reclaim the belt, and I couldn't do it, man. I didn't have the magic. Didn't have the magic, man.
It's a fun show. Then now they doing the well, it's not really dollar, but it's not big books. So it's like, you know, it's no big books. So if you make a big purchase, you can't be using it on that one. It's the television title. So like, you know, variants can count. You know, not big keys like, or it could be keys like this. You know, keys like the Vixen. You know, it's like a $20, $30 book depending on condition. Even if you got a graded copy in a 9 something, it's less than $200. Mm-hmm. So you know, it's books like that. So it's to me it's a big key book, but it price wise isn't. So that's the type of books he's talking about.
I do like him opening it up to just not about big books and dollar books, variants, and all that stuff. Because one thing about the hunt, man, especially for the heavyweight championship, that's why I'm kind of glad Tony's doing the eBay Bucks thing. Because you guys spend money to get a great book, and I thought I was going to get that hunt championship, but I knew I was going up against the wrong man and Dustin, Unkind. And I was like, I bought that Steranko's Captain America cover, and he just answered right back with those. I was like, damn, I couldn't win.
Hey, that's why I said, because we had an issue at my house with my sewer backed up, and my wife's car broke down all in the same day. So I said, when I want, because all the stuff I want is like everything I'm getting in now is stuff that I've been waiting on for weeks. Like I literally just got a package a few minutes ago, and I've been waiting on that for a while. So it's stuff I bought well in advance that I'm just waiting, getting stuff come in. And I told them last night, I said, hey, if this CGC package wouldn't have came in, I wouldn't have won. Because one of the books I won was Submariner 1. It's like I wouldn't have won. And because all that stuff is all in. I haven't bought anything new. This is all old stuff that I'm getting coming in. And I said, unless I get some more mail in the next 2 weeks, I said, besides that one, I got one book. I got one book that came in.
You still getting stuff from November and December?
Oh yeah, you saw? Did you see that video I did?
No.
All right, I did a video. I got a package yesterday from December 8th.
Oh God.
Yes, so I'm still getting packages from months to weeks ago.
What state was it coming from?
The one, California was the one from that came was 2 months, 2.5 months.
Is that right?
Yeah. So and the funny thing is, I bought from this guy multiple times, and I'm always having trouble getting my stuff at a time and manner. And it's not because of him, because he shipped for one thing priority. It took 3 weeks. Priority. He shipped like this thing was first class, 2.5 months. The fastest thing, I'll say, almost the fastest thing. Medium mail was 4 weeks. So it's almost better for, hey, to save the money, send it medium mail. I'll get it in a month. It's better than spending the priority and waiting 3 weeks.
Damn.
It's funny. I sent the Priority International, and it got to the Netherlands like within a week. Not Priority, first class. It got to the Netherlands in a week, and I sent Priority, and it got there 3 weeks later. And I'm like, ain't Priority's top thing like that's supposed to be Priority? Should we get there before first class?
Yeah, but then Louis DeJoy took over and went priority.
They saw Priority boxes like, what damage we could do to this box?
It's like, well, this looks like it's in pretty nice shape. It would be a shame if it dropped.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi.
Thumbs up.
We're gonna have to go soon, so I'm going to let her do the closing things for us.
Yeah.
Give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Hope you like your day. Bye.
And with that being said, I am going to shut the show off. We had a blast. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks for everybody that showed up in the chat, and we'll see you next week.
Later.
Be safe.